Welcome to GoonsCast. I know that this is a smidge impromptu. Let me explain the premise of this. I recognized that the three of us represent three different people who went through phases of Smash. We have someone who was pretty into casual play. You are a casual player.
Casual.
First and foremost. You like the stage builder. You like watched Alpharad videos. I mean, I guess Mitchell was more a heart of that. But like you were would you consider yourself mostly a casual Smash player?
It's hard to say. I feel like I'm kind of on the cusp of competitive, I would say. I think the reason you see me as like a casual person is because I'm so done with the competitive scene that I kind of just want to do casual stuff because it's a lot more interesting.
I see, yeah,
because after how long has been Ultimate been out?
Like almost 4 or 5 years.
It was 2018.
Yeah.
So
it's been 5 years.
5 years.
Beginning of
After 5 years of playing nothing but like sweat matches,
Mhm.
it's much more interesting to play something different.
Really casual, right?
Yeah.
I think that in terms of like Smash as a series, I think that you associate it more with like Nintendo representation and like because like when different characters came in like that you didn't recognize. You're just like, oh, whatever. But, like, Smash is, like, a celebration of, like, a bunch of different games.
Yeah.
But, like, it doesn't mean that you have to be, like, invested in the entire gaming industry, right?
Yeah.
It doesn't matter if you gave a fuck about Joker if he came in. Like,
I didn't know. I didn't have a
did
clue.
you know who Joker
I did not know who
was?
Joker was. I didn't even know what Persona was.
I only knew who one character out of the entire both DLC.
Oh,
no,
really?
two.
Yeah.
Two. It was Steve and Banjo. Every other character they announced, I was like,
Well, who else did they have? So they have Sephiroth.
didn't know who he was.
I knew Sephiroth.
Yeah, pull up the order. I literally, if you looked at each one and you were like, who is this from? I'd be like, I literally.
You didn't know Pyra Mithra?
Okay, maybe I knew them.
Because
no, I knew.
I don't play Xenoblade, but I knew them.
I knew what game they were from. I didn't know anything about their characters.
Well, neither do I. I just know them as.
Okay, that one I at least knew the game they were from.
See, that's how I know
Sephiroth,
that we're from different sizes.
I didn't even know who Sephiroth was. If you told me, if you put a gun to my head and said, what game is he from, or I'd kill you,
Really?
I would die.
See, like, I think I'm invested in the gaming industry as an idea. Like, I haven't played most of the games that these characters are from, but I knew who all of them were, like, besides maybe Terry, right?
I didn't know Terry.
Like that's an old fucking SNK.
You didn't know Kazuya?
Oh, I knew Kazuya. Okay, fine. I'm a little bit. If you pull up the whole list, I could actually tell you.
Yeah, I'm
each
interested
one.
to see how many I know too.
Hold on, let me.
But if you just said his name, Kazuya, I would have no idea. But I could recognize his look. I'd be like, oh yeah, that's the Tekken
That's
guy.
kind of how it is for me. I think I literally only recognize Kazuya from like a Donkey video, if I'm honest.
Okay, I have the DLC pulled up. I want to see if you guys can even remember them all.
Oh, I know all of them.
Oh.
It
Let's
goes Piranha Plant, then it goes Joker, then it goes Hero, then it goes Banjo, then it goes Terry, then it goes Byleth, then it goes. The first one they announced was wait. It wasn't Sephiroth, was it?
It was not.
No, it was. Wait, let me get to it. It was Min Min.
Mm-hmm.
Then it was Sephiroth.
No.
Really? He wasn't 2nd?
Mm-mm.
Then it was
Steve.
It was Steve.
Steve was second.
That was the big one.
Then it was... Okay, maybe I don't know this part of the order.
Then it was Sephiroth.
Then it was Sephiroth. Then it was Pyramithra. Then it was Kazuya. Then it was Sora. Okay, I knew vaguely the order.
Yeah. So the reason I know that we're all... I mean, you guys, I think, are a little bit more in the same camp than me, but, like, I knew when Joker was announced, you guys didn't know who it was? Like, I knew that it was a big deal to the industry and to the concept of Smash Bros., like, that Joker got in, right? Like, it was important to a different sect of people. I think it goes, like more casual fan who likes the more traditional characters like Donkey Kong and stuff because, like, you want the game to be more fun and, like, less technical, maybe. I don't know. I like Smash Bros.
I feel
is
like
also
I'm in that boat because I feel like the 2D fighters are kind of where...
That's where technicality like, shines, right?
Mm-hmm.
Like in Guilty Gear, that's like pretty much exclusively what that's for, right?
Yeah, exactly.
The art style facilitates that kind of combat. Smash Bros is meant to be like a celebration with a bunch of goofy shit.
Well, the thing is, and Sakurai, I don't think ever designed the game.
Well, yeah, that's
with
something
a
big
competitive
I want to talk about.
Yeah, a competitive mindset.
Yeah, about why I'd probably stop playing competitive. That has a big thing.
Well, yeah, and then that's why I think that you're a little bit different. I think that you got into competitive as, like, you went to a couple of tournaments, and, like, we ran tournaments together, so I think that you were, like, halfway into competitive, where Carter was more into casual, and then I was, like, I went to tournaments, and I, watched online tournaments, and I, went to
Well, yeah, and even back when me and Gage played, like, Smash Wii U, I could tell like Gage was a lot more like ingrained into Smash.
I think I just
Did you
Smash
experience
4,
the Smash 4 hype cycle?
What do you mean?
Like
All
were
the
you
announcement
around
for
during
it?
the announcements? Because I was not.
No.
I started playing Smash 4 in 2017.
No, I think I bought it close to launch, but I didn't look at any trailers leading up. I was just like, I bought the game and I was like, here it is.
Before the Wii U, like we were at that age where we like just played video games.
We were like,
Christmas
middle school.
Yeah.
When the Wii U came out.
I remember the first Nintendo Directs I started watching was after I got my Wii U. Like,
I don't even think I watched them when the Wii U came out.
Yeah.
no, I remember.
Like, I don't think I watched Directs till the Switch.
I didn't know what
You
it
didn't.
was.
I remember that because I watched one at your house where you guys were like playing video games in the background.
Really?
I was like, hey Gage, you want to watch this? And you're like, no.
Really? I don't remember that.
Dude, I
Which is
discovered
great,
the
which
Wii
is
U
funny.
existed because
Yeah.
of Amazon.
Which is funny because now it's swapped. Because you
Yeah.
actually watch Directs, right?
Yeah. Well, recently I watched them after they go live, so I can skip all the stuff.
Well,
I don't
yeah,
care about.
but-
I don't watch them live
I
anymore.
think that we're at the end of the lifespan of the console, right? Like we're on
Oh,
we're
yeah.
on to
Oh,
the
yes,
next
we
gen,
are,
right?
definitely are.
Like
Yeah.
Switch was late gen. Switch was the late gen. Like, oops, okay, we fucked up. Let's start over. And then they like won the.
Well, yeah, it's
console.
weird because they're behind because the Switch came out when the PS4 was still a thing.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So they're like in their own
honestly-
timeline. Of
I don't think the
generation.
next consoles. It might be announced next year. It's definitely not.
I don't think it's coming out next year, but I think it's announced next year.
Okay,
That's a different thing. though.
rumors say it's getting announced next year, but that has been said for the past 10 years. Oh my
It's true,
god,
but-
people say it every
Really?
month. Yes.
Why?
I don't know. People love
mean,
making
people are-
shit
I mean,
up.
But I feel like next year genuinely does make sense.
Because
think
for
that's
me,
like 7
for me,
years,
it's
yeah.
like this is probably the first year where I'm like, I don't really care about Switch stuff anymore.
That's
Like,
the second.
I cared about Mario Kart stuff, and now that that's over, it's like
Exactly.
I mean that's fine, right? Because they're not focusing on big stuff anymore.
Yeah.
They're focusing on like late hitters like
Well, true.
Super Mario
They-
RPG.
well, they might
that's
release-
a big deal to like
Well,
hardcore
and also
Nintendo
part of
fans,
the reason
but-
why I think it's gonna get announced next year because they had Tears of the Kingdom come out this year.
Yeah.
And they had Super Mario Wonder. They had a Mario and a Zelda game,
Yeah.
and like big ones at that.
Mhm.
Yeah, it's like the
I
last
feel like
hurrah, I
it's the
feel like.
last hurrah, and then next year is going to be like the 2016 of the Wii U, but probably less shit.
Yeah. Like I was wrong. I thought that Tears of the Kingdom was gonna launch in tandem with the next console, like Twilight Princess did with on the
And
GameCube,
like Breath
with
of
the
Wild.
Wii U.
Oh, really?
Breath of the Wild did on the Wii U with the Switch. I'm like, okay, that's a pattern to follow. But of course, they use something fucking.
Well, the
weird.
weird thing is, Tears of the Kingdom is technically the first like original Zelda game on the Switch because Breath of the Wild came
Oh
out
yeah,
on Wii U.
that's the
It's
first
funny.
Switch
It's funny
exclusive.
because
Like-
Breath of the Wild was originally a Wii U game, but it's like tailor made for this.
When did you
Yeah.
discover that Breath of the Wild existed?
Probably when the Switch got announced. After the Switch
Really?
got announced.
'Cause I
I think so,
I
too.
feel like I briefly saw. I feel like I saw the trailer as a child when people thought that Link was a girl, like with the CG trailer of Link shooting an ancient arrow into. Have you
No
seen the
idea
trailer?
what you're
I've seen
talking
the
about.
trailer. I've seen the trailer.
That-
I thought
have
you
you
were
not
going to
seen
mention the only thing
Not when it
I've
came out.
seen was that tech demo with like,
he's like, "Here it
fighting
is."
fighting the giant spider.
Oh
For the-
yeah,
I
yeah,
don't know what that
yeah.
is.
I remember watching that.
When the paraglider was still like a fucking.
But the thing is, I wasn't even a Zelda fan before Breath of the Wild because
Really?
I played. When you bought Mario Kart 8, for some reason they had this weird promotion on
Oh, yeah.
Oh my god, yeah, yeah.
called
yeah,
Nintendo
yeah.
where you get a free
They're
game
just
with
giving shit away.
I don't think I actually.
$60 game.
I don't think
for
I-
free with their best selling game on the console.
I know.
I don't know why they did that, but it was awesome.
I think I might have bought it later. I think you had to buy it like close to
Yeah.
launch.
Did
I don't
you buy
think.
Mario
I don't
Kart
think I
on
bought
Wii
Mario
U?
Kart. I
I
owned
bought
it
it
like.
at launch and I skipped school.
I think I got it like a couple months
play it. That's
later.
awesome.
I think I got it a
Oh, you
couple
have a
months
picture of
after
it.
launch.
You should
Yes, he
send
has a
that to me
picture.
sometime.
Ooh, I do have pictures.
I think I bought it a couple months after launch, so I didn't get that.
But
deal.
yeah, I got Wind Waker HD for free, and I
Okay.
played that, loved that, and then that's really.
I was gonna
the
talk
only
shit on
Zelda
Wind
games I
Waker HD, but that would be getting off course. Let's.
we are very off
Well,
course
let's
actually.
played. Well, just like true podcast.
I mean, here's the thing, right? The Switch released in 2017, right? I was in 8th grade.
Which is insane.
The launch title was Breath of the Wild and 1-2 Switch.
It's crazy that Smash came out a year after that.
Snipper
Yeah,
clips.
it was like at the end of it too.
It was the end of 2018.
It was December.
It was 7th. I know that because it's the same day
December
as Pearl Harbor.
Is it actually?
Yes, and I was like, this is the most monumental thing that it came out. The American release date was
It was
December
a big
7th.
deal.
So I was like, this is the most monumental thing that Japan has ever done to America since Pearl Harbor.
Dude, well, that's the net. Pearl and Marina. Marina means harbor, dude.
Yeah.
Dude, they're
They
crazy,
know.
bro.
They're still.
I
not
would hope
over
they-
it.
I'm never buying a Nintendo product again.
Sorry,
They're just making
Nintendo.
fun of us at this point. It's kind of toxic. Okay.
They're gonna port Oppenheimer game to the Switch.
But did you guys play Smash Smash 4 and Brawl before Ultimate came out?
Yes,
In
I
childhood.
played Brawl like around when
Like
it came
I know
out.
Sam was a Brawl head.
Oh, absolutely,
Like,
I was, dude.
Really?
Brawl was like the first real party game I ever had.
Yes, Brawl.
I remember, like every time I wanted to play Brawl, I was like, I have to invite like 4 people over.
So
Brawl was probably my introduction to like every character that wasn't Mario or Kirby. Like probably the first time I ever saw Sonic was Brawl.
Really?
First time I ever saw
That's crazy.
like every character that wasn't Kirby, Pokemon, or Mario. I had no idea. I didn't even know who Zelda was. Like I saw Link, I was
had
like,
no idea who Snake was.
Yeah.
I was like,
well, yeah, like
well, Snake makes
I
sense.
had
Yeah.
no idea how monumental it was that Sonic was in Brawl. Like before
Yeah, I was
that,
just
there
like, oh,
only
Sonic's
Nintendo
a guy,
characters.
bro.
I didn't
And I'm
know.
like, wow,
I didn't
that's
know
cool.
any Zelda characters before.
Me neither.
Oh yeah, I had no idea
Yeah.
for the longest time. It really confused me that like who Sheik and Zelda were.
I thought
So I'm
Toon
like,
Link was a girl, bro.
Did you really?
Yeah,
Damn.
his Brawl
Toon
render.
Link?
Yeah, if you look at his Brawl render, like it looks like
No,
a girl.
no, he
Yeah, it
does
does,
not.
bro.
Wearing a tunic again.
No,
Nah,
he
dude.
does not.
It looks like a girl,
He
bro.
does
I thought it was Girl Link. I thought that's what Toon Link was.
Because tune means girl.
Apparently, dude, I was like, what? 7?
You're like, yeah.
What are you on
I thought that
about?
was a girl, bro. Can you see what I'm saying?
Fruity.
You know, like he's kind of has big lips.
Rudy is not.
Yeah,
girl.
not really,
Well-
but like he has big lips. Bro. Oh, that's
Like
an
a
open
big-
mouth. Oh, that's why. I thought he had big old lips, dude.
Oh,
I thought he
you
had
it was
like
big
yes,
red
I thought he had
lips?
big old red
Oh,
lips
you
on
thought
his
he was
hair.
A beautiful woman
Yes,
with
I
big,
thought.
luscious
Yes,
lips.
that's what.
I
Can you see it?
Oh,
It looks
that's
awful, right?
Okay, yeah, it's like a 480p image
Yeah.
because that's what.
And it was on a Wii U.
Sorry, 480i.
It was a really old TV, probably because it was like 2000 whatever.
That is
Early
very
2000s.
interesting to see. I never really noticed how different the Brawl versus the Ultimate
Oh,
Ogre was.
Yeah, see, like that's
Brawl
undeniably just
It's
cartoon
such
Link.
an ugly game.
But
Really?
well,
I like the aesthetic of Brawl because it's just like, what if everybody was in Twilight Princess?
What if Mario wore denim?
Denim.
Dude, remember? Have you seen the like announcement trailer for Brawl?
Yes.
Where it's
Dude,
like
it plays,
goes from melee to Brawl.
Yeah.
Oh my
It's
god,
cool, bro.
it's really cool.
I think it's like.
and then Kirby changes like not at
But
all.
like, it's
like-
interesting to
yeah,
think
it's just
that
Kirby.
the Smash announcement for characters didn't really start until Smash 4. Like it kind of
Did they
it
announce-
was
No.
kind of in Brawl.
Didn't they announce
Brawl-
Sonic
Brawl had
just by, like a?
trailers.
Yeah, it
tweet or
was
something?
a video on Smash Dojo.
Well, because
Oh, Smash
if you look at the order of the characters in Ultimate, the newer ones are by order of their trailer, but the Melee one is by order of when they appear in the cutscene. So that's why Sheik is first because it shows Sheik and then it shows Zelda.
Oh.
So that's why Sheik is before Zelda in Ultimate, just because of the freaking trailer. It's
That
weird
Makes sense.
because they didn't. That was the first appearance of them was the initial
Sheik was
trailer.
in Melee?
Yeah.
What are you talking about? Sheik is like, that's crazy.
And do you remember we had
See,
it?
that's the thing too. We'll get into that later because I think there's gonna be a little bit of a debate.
I never played Melee.
I
except
like
for
Melee's-
once at your house.
I love Melee's.
Oh,
funny.
here's all the characters. Okay, this pisses me off. The more I think about how they organize the characters, the more it pisses me off.
I don't
But we'll
give
talk
a
about that
shit.
later. So
Remember when we were talking about us being competitive in how we play Smash Bros. We've gotten
Yeah.
very far off of that.
Hey, we're still on Smash.
hey, we're
Bros.
still on Smash Bros. I mean, like you went to a couple tournaments. I like watch online tournaments. I know like all the competitive
Mhm.
players. I know all the top players. Whatever. Blah 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 blah. Like I know Smash as like a competitive player and kind of as a casual player. I don't know it as much as a casual player because when Smash came out, I was so into it. I was a moderator on the official r/Smash Bros Discord, which had 150,000.
Aren't you in like a GameSpot article or something?
I'm in a.
For what?
I'm in a. Oh, shit, what
Still
is it? They quote me as Aiden as Xantix Pain.
Oh yeah.
Aiden Pain. Oh, it's a polygon.
Oh.
Polygon. Yep. There's Super Smash Bros. Ultimate Leaks.
Oh, it was about leaks.
Yeah, this is when the Grinch leak happened.
Oh, silly Grinch.
I remember finding out about that, and I was like, I avoided the internet for like the entire time because I was like, I do not want to get anything spoiled.
That whole thing happened on the Discord. That entire.
Oh,
like,
really?
Yes, it happened. I had guys. It was crazy. It was like a fucking full-time job. It was wild. There's like a wiki about it. Kind of weird.
And then it wasn't even real. It's the funniest
It
part.
was not even real, and
Yeah.
it is still unexplained.
Yeah.
to
Who did
this day.
Who did they have in that?
They
that
had
wasn't
Banjo in it, but then he got announced as
They
DLC.
had Gino. They had the Chorus Kids. They had Common Rider.
Didn't they have the
Who's that?
one guy that
It's popular Japanese
the guy who
name.
shoots the floaty hand as an assist trophy?
Isaac.
Isaac.
They had
Yes,
Isaac from
they had
Golden
him.
Sun. They had Shadow.
They did have
Shadow
Shadow.
makes sense
Why was Shadow not in there?
Course Kids
I think
is obviously like a fan.
Sakurai just doesn't like Sonic very much.
Yeah, we'll get
into what he doesn't like,
that's
bro.
Fair. Honestly, I do want to get to how characters are represented in this game too, because like this,
I have a lot to say.
I have a lot to say too. But like, I was excited. I remember getting kicked out of my English class in 8th grade on purpose to watch the Nintendo Direct that Ultimate was announced in with Inkling, where they saw the Smash Ball.
Can I ask
what did you
do to get kicked out?
I was just like annoying the teacher. Like I raised my hand.
Oh, so like me?
Yeah. I was like, it was like you in high school, but in middle school.
Why didn't you just ask to go to the bathroom?
Because then I had to come back.
You gotta do it.
Guys, Camino Real High School. I don't know what kind of lax schools.
Oh, you weren't even at our school yet. Don't dox your
I was
school,
in New
bro.
Mexico.
He was in New Mexico.
I was in 3736 Allende Street.
I remember when the Ultimate trailer came out, and I went onto YouTube, and I remember I was subscribed to Game Explained back then,
Dude.
and they posted like Inkling and Smash Bros, and I was like, what are they talking about? And then I watched the trailer, and I was like, and so I watched the trailer already knowing that it was Smash Bros.
For the longest, for like a couple of months, the only new character we knew was Inkling.
Yeah.
And I was like, okay, is it Smash 4.5?
Yeah, remember when people were like,
was the big thing.
oh my
Is it
gosh,
Smash
it's a port,
4.5?
guys.
It's Wii U Plus. I was kind of on that train for a second when they showed the very beginning of the trailer. I'm like, okay, this kind of looks like Wii U. This kind of actually really looks like Wii U, just like cleaned up a little bit. But then the Everyone Is Here trailer,
Mario popped
the
out.
Everyone Is Here trailer sold me so hard, and now it's a little bit bittersweet because I think it was not. I don't think it like pans out that well, to be honest, as like a cohesive game. But seeing Ice Climbers I'm like, that's hype, Melee's back.
Like,
and then seeing Pichu, I'm like, what the fuck? And then seeing Snake, I'm like, oh my god,
Snake! I love Snake. He has the controllable side B, bro.
Oh my god, I was
Snake.
sitting on the couch, I was screaming, it was amazing. I'm like, alright, I'm gonna be obsessed with this game for like the longest time. And I was.
That was me too.
I know. Not you.
Did you not even watch the trailer?
I like Snake.
Oh, you don't have it?
That was
the
only character I was like,
yeah! Dude, Bowser Jr., I was like,
You know who I popped up at? Villager, because he was my main.
Well, yeah, but they weren't good.
I was like, Villager's back, yeah!
And then
you didn't even play him!
No!
What did you think about, like, I only learned that people wanted Ridley after the Ridley trailer. Like, I learned how important it was that Ridley got in after...
I knew people wanted Ridley.
I watched Game Explain, they always talk about, I want Ridley, but he's too big.
I always knew people wanted Ridley.
Yeah.
That one I knew, I was like...
Ridley was
it was a cool fucking reveal
Ridley's
trailer.
that is one of my favorite trailers. I think that
was the first reveal trailer.
I think the best trailer overall out of Wii U and Ultimate Mega Man.
Mega Man's trailer is iconic.
Fun.
That was like the flood. The people were like, okay, so any third party character can pretty much get it. Maybe not any, because Capcom is really close to Nintendo.
Well, and then Cloud came out, and then
Cloud changed. Cloud.
Yeah, I didn't know who Cloud was.
Cloud kind of killed speculation for a while, because it's like, okay, so anyone can get in.
Yep.
But not really, because Cloud was still super iconic. Like Joker, I still can't believe Joker got in. Truly.
It means nothing to me, because I don't know anything about it.
It's weird. It's just a strange pick coming from Smash 4, where the wildest character was Cloud, and that was the biggest deal. That's from Final Fantasy
I think it was
VII.
a big deal. Because Final Fantasy VII is the game notorious for not being on a Nintendo console.
Yeah, and it also is like one of the most important JRPGs of all time to like a bunch of... It's fine. But like, it sold very well. It's very influential, right? It is a big JRPG.
But that's why it got added, because it's really big.
Yeah, and then Joker got added, which is at the time, it was a PlayStation exclusive.
Yeah, that
JRPG
would make sense.
by
Just
Atlas.
I thought it would have been so fucking funny if they just poured it all over all the like spin-offs, but just not put Persona 5 on the Switch.
That's basically what happened.
But no, they did, and it just.
And then
took
they
way
announced
too
it for
long.
Game Pass, and then they put it on Switch.
Way too late, and then no one cared.
Yep.
I'm still
Except for
glad
Tay,
it's
who
on
almost 100%ed it off Game Pass.
Hey, it's a good
Unless
game.
Game Pass isn't on Switch.
Well, that was the same. It came out the same time.
Well, yeah, but like.
No one played it on Switch. Is what you're saying? Yeah.
But the thing about that I was disappointed in terms of like new characters, but like disregarding Fighter Pass, like when the game was released, was like I feel like all the characters returning was an excuse to not add that many characters, because like we got Incineroar. Okay, we always get a Pokemon in every single Pokemon. We got Isabelle. Sure, fuck it. We got Ridley. That's cool. I like Ridley. We got K. Rool. That was a really cool trailer. That was a great
K. Rool's
trailer. That was a really the Duck Hunt fake out.
Thing is, at launch they added like nobody, but if you count the DLC, they added more in Ultimate than they did in Smash 4.
I know, but like at the time, it still felt.
I kind of felt that way also
when the game came out.
I remember when they announced Simon and Richter. I was like, I don't know who the fuck these.
Yeah, I didn't know.
Really, you didn't know Simon
No.
from Castlevania?
No.
I guess the thing about it is that like Castlevania is a cool series. Simon is in like 3 of the games, and Richter's in 1.
I didn't even know what Castlevania was.
They don't really make Castlevania games.
Yeah, exactly.
No, yeah.
When was the last one? Did it come out
it's
on
like
PS2?
it's like I kind of view them as the same as like a Duck Hunt situation. It's like just like a retro.
Well, yeah, but that's why we didn't know.
Yeah,
that.
that's why I didn't know.
Did you know Duck Hunt?
Yes.
I guess that's true. I mean, that Duck Hunt
Hunt's
is like
more
very much.
He got packed in with fucking Mario Bros.
I like.
The thing is,
I
Duck Hunt-
understand why the Castlevania guys got added. It's like a Mega Man situation. It's a classic NES.
Well, yeah, it makes
SNES
sense,
game, right?
But
like I didn't give a
You
shit
didn't know
about
who they were,
them.
though.
And then Incineroar got announced. I was like, oh, I don't care about him either.
that's one of the. Look, he is right there.
The thing
I remember Incineroar got the big deal during the
Because it
Incineroar
ruined the
thing.
Grinch leak.
The Incineroar one, once he came on screen, I'm like, holy shit, it was fake.
No, because Ken was in the Grinch leak and he was before Incineroar in the same
Oh
show.
my
They're like,
God.
oh, they're gonna announce Gino now, and then Incineroar was like, Incineroar.
I didn't care about a single new character right now.
Okay, Ken was hype. I was hyped for Ken.
Ken was cool, right?
Yes,
Except
Ken.
for Ridley. That was it.
K. Rool. So
No,
hype,
I
bro.
didn't. I
like
didn't
K. Rool.
pair when he got revealed.
Really?
I thought he
didn't
looked
know.
awesome, bro.
I didn't know who K. Rool was.
I knew.
Really?
I just thought he looked cool.
But then, I mean, obviously, I love.
He's a
K. Rool
cool
now,
heady
but
fighter, but like I didn't play the Donkey Kong Countries games
Exactly.
before that. Like,
Neither
I
did
didn't
I.
have access to them. It
The
wasn't
only
even
Donkey
added
Kong,
to the
the only
SNES
Donkey
online.
Kong games I played were Country Returns and Tropical
I
Freeze.
remember watching the K. Rool reveal trailer when we were on a family vacation. It was like the end of the night, and I remember I knew the trailer was coming in, so I remember me and Tay went into like one of the hotel rooms or whatever, and we were like watching it. And it was like just so hype. And we're like, all right, back to whatever. I don't even know what vacation it was. I just remember vividly being in that room, and me and Tay were being like, all right, the trailer's coming out now. And we were like a time zone difference, so it was like late at night. And then we were watching it. I was like, so
Watching Nintendo Directs on vacations is crazy. I remember watching Tears of the Kingdom get announced, and then I was like, I can't wait to play this in like a year. And then and it's like 4 years later.
I don't. When did it even get? Oh wait, it was the Breath of the Wild 2 trailer. It wasn't Tears of the Kingdom.
Well, it was just a teaser. It was just them in the little. It was like the opening cutscene of the game, essentially.
Thing is, I was not that into it because Breath of the Wild to me was like it's a really good game, but like I just don't care to play it.
I would have preferred
Anymore,
Super Mario
like-
Odyssey 2 than a Breath of the Wild 2.
Me too.
Nope.
I think Breath of the Wild was like really good, but like I would never. I
It was
don't
magic.
care about Tears of the
Breath
Kingdom
of the Wild
because
got
like
me back into video games after
Yes.
not playing it for a while. It was magical. It was a magical experience to play.
really,
I remember
really good game.
I got the Switch launch day with Breath of the Wild. I remember I played the game for I think 13 hours straight.
Wow.
And I remember the minute I stopped playing, the sun was rising up, and I was like, "Oh shit!
See,
I've been playing all night."
if you wanna understand what I buy things for, the first game I ever bought with my Switch was ARMS.
Really?
That was what I bought the Switch for, bro.
that's
Well, fucking-
that's
because
when I,
the
Snipper
only
clips.
that was the
it
first game I got with my second
was
Switch.
the only
Well, there you go.
it was the only multiplayer game on the Switch, like first party. It was either like Snipper Clips or ARMS or Mario Kart 8 Deluxe. But I just had a Wii U, so like buying a new console just to get Mario Kart 8 Deluxe was like the lamest thing ever because it's like you could already
I
play this
didn't play
game.
Mario Kart
but
on the Wii U.
I played it a
So
lot.
Mario Kart 8 Deluxe was amazing.
Well, yeah, but I already played 8 so much,
Yeah,
so it's
yeah,
like I'm not gonna buy that as my
8
game.
was my most played Wii U game. I think either that or the first.
Really, and mine was 100% Mario Maker too. I remember Mario Maker.
Mine was.
I bought the Wii U for Mario Maker.
I bought the Wii U.
I bought
I
the
don't know
Mario
what it
Maker
was.
Wii U.
I bought the Wii U for 3D World.
Really?
Yeah.
I hated
And I bought-
3D World when I played it on the Wii U.
I bought the new Super Mario Bros. U.
Well, that's what I
Let's
that's
go.
the one I got. That's
See,
the one
I
got.
always buy the stupid
Why
casual
isn't New
games.
Super Mario
bro.
Bros. U represented in Smash Bros?
What?
It is. There's literally a stage called
No,
Kingdom
in Mario
U.
himself. Mario himself has not changed since like 64.
Well, they don't
Oh,
change
you mean like why is Mario
They don't
himself?
change any.
Yeah.
I mean, well, also it was a big deal when in the reveal trailer when you saw that Link was wearing his Breath of the Wild, and
Yeah.
like, holy shit, it's Breath of the Wild.
And then they just added a
It's different
bomb,
character,
and that
it's
was
just
it.
a bomb. It's just remote.
They didn't add Rivali's Gales.
Guys, if you
That was
if you
good.
shoot the arrow, you can pick it up and shoot 2 arrows.
I never did that.
Breath of the Wild
I never
reference.
did that.
Woo!
It would have been cool.
Why is it
Think
just
about it now.
uppy the paraglider?
That's
about
the
it now.
Rivali's Gale, bro.
Yeah, oh my
the
God.
gust of
Things
wind
like
goes up.
Hero and shit. They can add like the things from Tears of the Kingdom where you like put different shit on your arrows.
It just feels like it's so behind.
Yeah.
It's like it's a represent.
Well, 'cause
it's like lazy represents like
you
a
can-
Mario Odyssey. Oh,
you can
it's
look
just
at,
a fucking taunt.
or
I
like
got rid of Big Mario for that, and that pissed me off so much.
you look at Kirby, who if you go to any of his games that came out since we came out in '64. How many copy abilities they could add, but they're like, nope, it's still just fire, hammer,
Sorry,
and
guys.
rock.
Nah.
Even though he has like 8 trillion abilities that you could add
the
in.
rest was just like him kicking.
Yeah, he just has his punches. Like, why don't you have him using any of his other moves?
Well, like,
bring
think
back that
about-
animal suit, bro.
Think
from
about how many
Sweet
up
Spot.
airs are the same. Mario up air, Dr. Mario up air, Kirby up air, fucking.
Well, because what I thought they were gonna do is
Link Nair,
since they're like,
Mario
okay,
Nair.
we're having Dr. Mario. It's like, okay, why don't they just have like Mario's completely new with like his Odyssey stuff, and then you still have Dr. Mario
Yeah,
who
he's
has
the
like
re- he's the retro
he still has
guy,
the
yeah.
old
Well,
uppy.
that's
He
what
still
they
has
should've
the
done with all
tornado
the other
move.
Links.
Yeah,
They never
I was
did
like,
it.
why don't they
Why
just
is there
redo Link?
Why are they not like?
Get rid of Young Link. Get rid of Long Link.
No.
Frick!
Here's what you
Garrett
do.
Yank.
You could keep all of them. You just change. Normal
No.
Link is Breath of the Wild
Here,
Link.
I actually-
Okay, Toon Link has all of his Wind Waker, all of his what other games Toon Link is from, like Spirit
Spirit
Tracks.
Tracks.
Give him that moveset, and then just keep Young Link as like the old school default Link, and then you have
To represent
3.
the N64.
Well,
and
the
then,
thing is,
it's
I don't
important.
think,
and then you have
I
3
don't think
original
Toon
Links.
Link is very different from Young Link.
I think that they can
Moveset
be
wise,
Echo
No,
you
Fighter.
I'm
could.
talking about Wind Waker versus the game Young Link's from. They have very similar abilities, so I'm just saying get rid of Young
Saying
Link.
that Toon Link is a representative for like Spirit Tracks and stuff is a little disingenuous because there's no references to it. It's just Wind Waker.
Well, yeah,
No, I'm
it's
saying
just
they
Wind
should have
Waker.
done that.
What the-
Oh,
in
yeah,
the
that
next,
was
I'm saying
in the
reinvent
next
him so he does that.
Hypothetical Smash game, they should have him do like a bunch of stuff from because he's in Four Swords Adventure, he's in Triforce Heroes,
Yeah.
he's in Wind Waker, Spirit Tracks, the other DS one.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. Give him moves from all those games. Then he's a completely new character.
Bam. He
then
represents
then
the
if you
DS
keep
era too.
yeah, then if you keep Young Link default, you still have the old school Link, but these other Links they can change them, and then now they're completely different characters.
3 Links is a lot.
Were you guys when you
Nah, dude, they can
when
do
you
it, bro.
started watching the announcements for characters? Was there anyone you were hoping for the entire time?
Yes,
Who? Besides
Bandana,
D.
Waddle Dee, because they needed something Kirby.
People really wanted.
I thought
There's
Shovel
zero
Knight
new
would've been
Kirby.
really cool.
Oh, that would have been
And
good.
then I saw him as an
Yeah.
assist trophy, and that made me sad.
Yeah, at least he's in. I like that he's in.
Who
I
else
wanted
did
Steve.
I wanted Master Chief and Doom Guy.
I wanted Master Chief.
Master Chief. I was hoping for Master Chief the whole time. Like that would be
Jeez,
so
dude.
cool.
I think my
That would-
top 3 were Master Chief, Bandana D, and Steve.
Mine was probably Shovel Knight, Master Chief, and Doomslayer.
At least we got Doomslayer costume.
Well, yeah, except I don't give a shit about it because with all the
They didn't even get the music.
drama,
They didn't even give
they couldn't get the
yeah.
music,
Couldn't give him
and
the
that's the
music.
main reason I wanted the Slayer in the game.
It is unfortunate, but it is also it also confuses me, like to the extent which they brought back characters. Like I get that everyone is here gimmick, but like, fucking Pichu, dude, even Pichu.
You know what makes no fucking sense?
I'm like, that's awesome. That's
You know what
funny.
makes
and then-
no sense to me?
What?
Dr. Mario is
No.
in 3 Smash.
Smash
He's
games.
in 4 too, isn't he? Wow.
He's in 4 and
He's
Melee,
in
yeah.
3 Smash games.
Is he not in
Here's,
Brawl?
here's
No.
no.
Oh shit.
here's-
he's not.
And then they brought him back in Ultimate. I mean, not Ultimate.
In
4.
4.
Because they were like,
And he's the exact
Why
same.
did they bring
essentially.
back the characters that
Exactly.
were in Melee as DLC in
Roy
like,
and Mewtwo.
Mewtwo?
They brought back Lucas as DLC.
Yeah.
Woo! Woo! Lucas is cool.
and yet
He's
the only
fine.
DLC characters I bought was Mewtwo and Roy.
Like
I forgot, yeah.
I commend Sakurai for being committed to and like liking so many games, but I feel like you can see like some genuine bias in how
Yes.
characters are represented. If you view Smash Bros as a great celebration of gaming as a whole and want to represent it as such, that's great. But that's not how it is.
No,
'Cause look at
because-
look at the select screen.
You should definitely.
yeah.
Oh,
Just
just
can you
click on it.
click on it more?
And
Better?
It's probably a big image.
Click on it again. Click on it again.
There.
Boom.
There we go. All right, look. If we have representation, genuinely, that means equality, right? Look at a game like BlazBlue. There's like characters from Ruby, but there's like 4. There's characters from Persona 4, but there's only like 4 of them, right? It's equal representation. We already have in the first row 1, 2, or I guess 1, 2, 3, 4 Mario characters.
But the
Thing is, those are like some of the 4 biggest Mario
different.
characters.
These are categories of different games. Donkey Kong is its own game.
I don't buy
Yoshi.
that shit. They just say that to say that more series are represented. It is derivative of Mario.
Well, it is, but I also...
Okay, I guess
you
you
can't.
can argue.
You
can
cannot-
argue.
Yoshi,
Yeah,
I don't give a shit.
okay,
Yoshi's definitely my
Mario,
character.
Yoshi, Luigi. That's three.
Okay.
That's three already.
Even though Yoshi is also technically
And
not
then once you go
in the
further
Mario
down,
series.
Rosalina, 4, Bowser, 5, Peach,
I actually-
6, Daisy,
I actually
7.
don't think...
Planet 8.
Yeah.
I don't actually think
9.
that having that many Mario characters is a problem. Because
Well,
it's
I'm just-
Mario.
They got 9.
Well, like, that makes sense because it's Mario Bros, right?
That could
And
be like
then,
the one exception.
Like, I'm not a Fire Emblem hater. 7 or 8 Fire Emblem
That's,
characters.
I think
It's-
Sakurai likes Fire Emblem too much.
I think that felt weird because it felt like advertising.
I don't. I
yeah,
think,
well, that's
Like,
what Corrin was.
People don't like this game that Corrin is from.
Well, 'cause-
but they put Corrin.
Well, yeah, because like think about
I
if,
feel like
if you're
if they weren't doing the everything
That's
is
not a
here
celebration,
If they weren't,
yeah.
if they weren't doing the everything is here gimmick, I doubt Corrin would be in there.
Corrin is gone.
No.
Pichu is gone.
Hell yeah.
I think the necessary Fire Emblem characters are like Marth, Ike.
Like Martha's the poster
Marth-
child of.
I think
Marth, Ike, Roy.
and then who's ever like the new protagonist of the
Listen,
new game.
Fire Emblem is now
Even
a very
then, I
important
mean-
franchise to Nintendo, so I understand why they're in. But I feel like there only needs to be like maximum 4 Fire Emblem.
Yes, I'm
characters
thinking
in Super
3
I
is
say
good enough.
3. I say
Marth-
one from the first game, which is Marth. or whatever.
Marth.
And then what was the best selling one? I can't remember the name of it.
It was
Awakening?
Oh yeah, it was
I don't know anything
Awakening.
about
So
the
like
names.
Crom or Robin.
I think Crom is
the
The
Crom's
Crom,
fine, yeah.
and then who's ever on the new one.
Chop Roy.
The problem for me with the Fire Emblem stuff is like even if they add like 8 million Pokemon, at least it's like Incineroar versus like Pichu are completely different like
Yeah.
characters and movesets. Whereas like the Fire Emblem ones, it's like I know Marth and like Marth and Roy very similar.
Yeah.
Ike still has a lot of differences, but at the end of the day, he's still like from an outsider looking at it, they just look like 2 sword guys.
Yeah.
Whereas like you
I
look
mean,
at
yeah,
Pichu
yeah,
versus
yeah.
Incineroar, those are completely different characters that do
they're
completely
very
different
different.
things.
Well,
so at least
like-
that's more exciting than just more guys
Which is
that look
like,
similar.
And from an outside perspective, it's fine that they just look like sword guys. Because that can be remedied by just making them a fucking alt. Because
Yeah,
look at
exactly.
all of them
Exactly.
are an Alf.
Yeah.
Why aren't some Echo? Okay, why are Peach and Daisy Echo fighters? Make her an alt. Why is alt?
Because-
if,
Yeah,
by that same
no idea.
logic, why is Alf not an Echo fighter?
Exactly.
I think Lucina should be an alt of Marth.
That's. I mean,
The thing
I
is,
guess
they have
versus-
technical gameplay differences, but I feel like they should just like
I feel like the gameplay
I would be
difference.
fine if alts had
I
technical.
don't know.
that'd be
Yeah,
funny,
like why don't they
actually.
just make it so like that's the same character, but you can do like you slightly customize the
Yeah.
character by picking. It doesn't even have to be Lucina does that. How about they're just the same character as skins, but you can just pick which fighting
right.
style you want. Ooh, do I want Tipper
This
style?
is
Do I want
even.
not Tipper style?
This isn't even talking about the next Smash game. This is talking about like what they could have done in Ultimate itself,
Yeah.
right? Because like everyone is here, everyone is still back, but do we really still have to have Pikachu and Pichu
Exactly, it could be the same
as well?
Just-
It can
I
be
don't know.
it can be a skin, even if they are like a little bit different, right? It felt later on like they were really trying to inflate this number, right? Like Dark Samus, even on the select screen, there is very clearly like very little
Yeah, it could have been a
visual
skin.
difference.
Absolutely. Could have
And in
been a skin.
terms of like, I've gotten very into the technical data of this. Peach and Daisy and Samus are Dark Samus are virtually identical besides animations and tongues. Now Ken and Ryu are vastly different.
Yes,
They're
because
kind of similar.
Well, yeah, because if you
but
put
they kept reinventing themselves as the Street Fighter series went on.
Exactly.
And they became very different.
like it's like
characters.
if you in Street Fighter now you said they were the same character. That's like
No,
completely
that's
not
not
true.
true
That's
at all.
completely not true. Even though they're both the same special moves,
right.
but you know.
Like that's so like the novelty of the everyone is here like was a lot more significant for some characters like Snake in Ultimate. That's pretty cool because it's like modern consoles. That's Snake, bro. Snake in a fucking Nintendo console. But and then you see like Ice Climbers come back. They're like, okay, that's cool. That's cool.
Well, no, Ice Climbers are kind of fun.
Well, like they're fun for what they represent as a character, but as a representative of a character, that's just like one NES game.
Oh yeah, that's true. I mean,
One
There's been
NES
one game.
that I have never played, and probably the majority of people who play this
but
game's never.
but my sister really likes Ice Climbers.
Oh,
They're
okay.
cute,
So we
right?
gotta keep them in.
I think that having different types of characters, like if I were to, I think that Mario and Luigi are like different enough characters, but they're made from the same mold, right? A lot of their moves
true.
are kind of the same.
Well, and they could have if they would have like given Luigi's Mansion stuff or given Mario
I'm
Odyssey
so
stuff.
glad
then
they
it would've
actually
been,
added
you know.
Even a little bit. They added
the plunger.
Yeah.
I mean, it was pretty awesome because during the Castlevania reveal, he was using the Luigi's Mansion 3 thing before Luigi's 3 was
oh yeah, that's true.
Luigi's Mansion 3 was announced. It was great.
And then he died in the trailer.
He died in the trailer. That was a great. I honestly gotta say, I loved the trend of them like faking out killing characters in the trailers.
Oh, fucking
Sephiroth killed Mario.
That was one of the
that was
hypest
amazing.
things.
King K. Rool.
Kazi
Kills DDD.
trailer was kind of hype.
But like the representation is so weird. If you're looking at it like from a historical perspective, if there's like 8 Mario characters, why is there only one Sonic?
Yes,
character?
exactly. Where's
Because he
Dr.
doesn't like
Eggman?
Sonic.
Where is?
Doesn't like Sonic.
Literally, Shadow would have been.
I
used.
just don't
Shadow
think
could-
They could have done Metal Sonic, bro.
Yeah,
It doesn't
I
like.
don't give a fuck.
Just have him as a
I don't
skin,
give a
bro. It
fuck,
doesn't
dude.
matter.
Just put anything. Put Tails in
Yeah,
there.
why is Tails not in the game?
I don't know.
I
They could have
think
sold
it should have
skins.
at least been Tails, Eggman.
That's what
Yes.
that's what
Tails
pisses
Eggman.
me off the most because they introduced before Melee. Like I mean, in Melee they didn't even have Echo Fighter. It was just like here's Dr. Mario.
But they had clones.
it's a new
first.
character, but it was kind of a clone.
Oh well, that's why Ganondorf is who he is now
Well,
because he's a
yeah,
clone
right,
of
and now
Captain
they're different
Falcon.
characters. And then they
now
introduced
Ganondorf-
Echo characters to like consolidate that, but then they didn't consolidate that. They made it more complicated because Echo Fighters like Pit and Dark Pit have like one very major difference about them. Why? Why is that difference about them? It's like so inconsistent.
I don't even-
there is no consistent way for a player to know what these differences are unless they go to like online resources or go into like the notes.
It's
the
like
vault.
it's like if Street Fighter added and they were just like Dark Ryu. He's just evil
That'd
Ryu.
be awesome.
Actually,
That's
evil.
awesome.
Actually,
That's
evil.
real, like, that's real,
Evil
that's
Ryu.
real.
But he's like a boss. He's not like a character.
Well, like there's
But, like,
context for that, and he's
yeah.
a completely separate
Yeah,
character.
exactly. But it's like if they just added it and they're just like, this is a.
Uh,
They're not gonna tell you what it is, but it's
Yeah.
basically the same character. It's
but
like, okay,
let me put this into context. There are 6 Pokemon from Kanto.
I don't know what does that mean.
That from the first Pokemon game.
Yeah, so
There's
that's-
bias, bro. Oh, because the
There's
Pokemon trainer.
Pikachu.
Yeah.
There is Ivysaur, Squirtle, and Charizard.
And Jigglypuff?
There's Jigglypuff.
Is Pichu?
There's
fucking-
Mewtwo.
Get fucking Jigglypuff out of there.
No, dude.
Really? I
We need
think
Jigglypuff.
Okay, listen. There is
No.
a lot.
Every
of
casual loves Jigglypuff.
Don't give a
Okay,
shit.
no.
Don't
See, this
give
is
a
what I'm
shit.
talking about. You care a little bit about the legacy of Smash as like a game as well, because
Yes.
Jigglypuff as a character representation, it's like okay, it's like fucking Pokemon. Jigglypuff as a Smash character
Yes.
has a legacy.
Carter,
has
to
a
this
very
to this
long
day,
legacy.
to this day, if you go to someone who like kind of plays Smash Bros, they'll always be like, "Oh yeah, back when I played it, Jigglypuff, she's like so bad, like
It's the
she's
same
useless."
as Captain
and then
Falcon, right?
Yeah.
You're not gonna play Smash Bros. Is Captain Falcon is a
the
Smash
casuals love him,
Bros.
bro.
character.
The casuals love him.
You have to because like he has a legacy in competitive and casual. That's what makes him cool. It's the same reason why
true.
like I don't think that Meta Knight is gonna go away because he was so universally recognized in Brawl as the best character.
true.
Like infamously so. Less can be said about Bayonetta because Bayonetta was kind of there. It's like guys, we bought Bayonetta.
I
because
forget
it's the
she's in the game like
Yeah.
80% of the time.
It's like Nintendo's All Stars. I'm like, just because Nintendo owns Bayonetta, is Bayonetta a Nintendo All Star? Like we Nintendo owns fucking
That's just Hideo
Picross.
Kojima.
Are we gonna put Picross as a character?
It's hype, dude.
Yo, wait, actually, wait.
Also, I watched a Scott the Woz video that was kind of in the same vein as this. They were just like crossing off characters, but they brought this up. Why is there not a Tetris stage? There's Tetris music in the game.
Or Dr. Mario stage.
Why isn't there a Dr. Mario?
He's in the
stage?
game.
It just I'm like I'm so glad that all this content is back, but there's like so little.
They have
new
Tetris
content.
spirits, bro. That's it.
Like this is obviously before DLC, but even with DLC, it just feels like it still feels like all this new content, and then we added a bunch more. It
I
feels
hate-
like Mario Kart 8 Deluxe with the DLC.
I feel like the trend of Nintendo releasing games that were unfinished and they were just going to update them later kind of started with this game.
Yeah.
Because the single player content in this game, when it first launched,
that's
true.
was literally just World of Light.
I don't.
They
And
was-
World of Light.
Depending on how much you care,
I
kind of liked World of
I
Light.
think World of Light
I like
is
World,
not
I think World of Light is
great.
fine enough.
It's a cool idea.
but it goes on
yeah,
for like
it's
30
Okay,
it does
hours.
not need to
way
go
too
for
long.
I
50 hours.
I 100%ed it, and
So,
I
yeah,
think
you have your-
I
you have a
think
right
that
foot opinion on
it's
that.
so it gets so incredibly repetitive, and you end up realizing like the cutscenes are cool, the map is cool, the battles are kind of lame.
The only
They're just
reason,
like they're just like special battles.
the only reason I even beat the game is because of the incentive of changing the menu music.
I just wanted a cutscene, man. I just wanted to see characters interact.
Okay,
like
playing as
cutscenes.
Master Hand
There
was
like
awesome.
Dude,
The
that is
first
fun. That is-
cutscene.
Why isn't it a mode
When they
for that,
announced
though?
World of Light with the cutscene where they're like, "Don't let him get him," like, holy shit, subspace emissary.
I know.
That's so cool. That was the coolest thing in my head when I learned about Brawl. I'm like, holy shit. The
Subspace.
biggest gaming company is bringing all these characters that I know, and they're gonna interact with each other like a fan fiction.
I feel like
That's what Subspace is.
I know,
They
it's
have,
awesome.
they have more
It's
cutscenes.
never-
They have
and
levels.
Then
They
Sakurai's
have,
excuse was like grumpy old man. He's like,
I know.
I don't want them to show.
Oh, yeah.
They uploaded the cutscenes
It's
online. I'm like, shut up. I used to defend
I'm
it
sorry,
because
man. That's
I remember
abyss.
reading an interview where he's like, it would be more expensive to make because it's like more expensive with cutscenes and shit. But they outsourced the
Nintendo, bro.
cutscenes, and he also made a video recently reiterating it's because people uploaded the
Which
videos.
is
Like,
like-
dude, welcome to making a
Yeah.
video game.
This is
The
how it
moment-
is now, man.
3 weeks before you upload your game, you're gonna have 8 people uploading all of the cutscenes.
Yeah.
And guess
That's
what?
just how it goes, buddy.
There is still a huge number of people who's just like, I don't want to spoil.
Well,
the cutscene.
they either don't
I'm
want
not
that,
gonna play that.
they either don't want that, or they're not that involved, and they're just gonna buy it in a year and be like, "Oh, this is a cool Smash
Yeah.
game," and they're just gonna experience it like that. Like some people don't just look for everything online and all the leaks and stuff. Some people just don't care.
I just feel like this was like, okay, as much fan service as possible, but also make it like the complete package. But like, this doesn't feel as cohesive as a roster as something like Brawl. Because you had a bunch of Nintendo characters, and like, Snake was a big third part. Snake was a little weird, but Sonic made sense, right?
Yes.
Sonic was essentially a Nintendo character at that point. It had been integrated into the GameCube almost completely. But like that felt like a cohesive roster. Every character made sense. In this one, bunch of weird like throw-ins. Like Dart, as someone who like is not a Smash fan, you look at this, you're like, okay, Mario, Donkey Kong, Link, Samus.
Like, okay, I don't know what that means. Yoshi,
like-
Kirby, who's Fox?
You're like, okay, all right. From the game from the SNES Classic.
Okay.
You're like, okay, fucking, who is Roy?
Yeah.
Who is Crom? Yeah, I like Game & Watch, honestly.
Game & Watch
I love
is
Game & Watch.
awesome.
Game & Watch is a really good character. But, like, throw-ins like Terry. Actually, okay. I didn't understand Terry, but now I do. Because I
Yes.
understand the Banjo-Kazooie. It's like, Hero was very popular in Japan. Mm-hmm. That's cool. Banjo-Kazooie, very popular in North America. Mm-hmm. I'm like, okay, that's cool. I thought that was the extent of it. Terry is very popular in Latin
Yeah,
America.
he's literally
I
like
think this
he's like the
is- I
Street
think it's
Fighter
funny.
of Latin America.
What?
What?
No,
What?
go
Say
go
it, bro.
for it. Go for it. What's your hot
No,
take?
I'm
What's your
just
hot
saying.
take?
I think it's funny that you watched the Scott the Woz video.
I love it.
I watched that. I
No,
watched
it
that.
makes he has this. It's
I
a good
don't-
point.
and
I didn't
yeah,
know that. I didn't know
it is a
that.
good point.
I don't know what you guys are talking about.
Well, there was a Scott the Woz video where him and Alfred like
Like
cut
they
the
just go
roster
back
in
and
half,
yeah,
and they're like, we're making a new Smash game.
I would love to do a similar thing later on.
Yeah.
in this,
That'd be
but
fun.
like I watched the whole video. It's crazy how little they were involved in like the actual Smash scene, even to the extent that you guys were. Like like they watched all the reveal trailers, but like in terms of like the community, like Fox and Falco as a character are really important because of what they serve as
Melee, bro.
competitive in Melee. And Alpharad and them were like, okay, fucking cut both of them.
No,
whoa,
no. I was gonna say
right?
make them like one character.
Yeah, that's fine.
I
Honestly,
feel
that's
like
fine.
I feel
right?
like I kind of agree with them on those points though.
Don't cut
The
Really?
thing
both.
is, yes. The thing is,
No.
I don't know. I just don't
Honestly,
give a shit
okay.
about that.
I understand your point coming from the perspective of like representing like modern. It's like a new Smash game, right?
Mm-hmm.
We don't have to cling on to this character that has been in it since the first fucking game, right? Street Fighter has removed like very classic characters because their time has passed, right? Same thing happens with Tekken, but like. Do we really need Zero Suit Samus and Samus
No.
still?
No.
That doesn't make any sense.
Exactly.
It was that was an awesome gimmick in Brawl when it switched to a different character when you ran.
Yeah.
Now it's just two different characters.
Yeah, and
And it's like, yeah, you have an extra moveset now, but like just because you have more of something doesn't necessarily mean that like
I just feel like this game
better.
the next game needs to trim the fat, rework a lot of
I
the
think-
older characters.
I think the next game they need to like nothing transfers over. Like Mario is a completely different.
That's
like
what I'm saying.
everything is
All
just
the moves
new.
there, right?
so, like,
Everything is new.
they have a shit ton of new characters, and all the ones that they bring over, they revamp them.
Yeah, right?
Yes.
At the very least, right? Because Mario has had virtually the same moveset since 64. Bar Flood, right?
They added Flood
That was-
because there was a new special input.
Bar Flood, bar like how up B works, but it's essentially been the same move the entire time. Even technically, the frame data has barely shifted over the years. Like Mario's F tilt has not changed in frame data or animation since 64. His little kick, guys, it has been 20 years.
I think Mario Kart is doing the same thing where they added the DLC where they just add like a million courses, because then in the next Mario Kart, they're like, this is probably the last time a lot of these courses are going to be able to come back in a game, because the next one's just going to be completely different. Like, this is probably the last time a character like Robin is going to be able to exist, because in the next Smash game, they're just completely
I'm
redo
so
it.
interested what they're going to do with the next Mario Kart, because I feel like they definitely have to do something.
That's an interesting idea too.
Completely
right?
different.
Because
They can't. It's just.
it's
gonna be
been
completely
10 years.
We should do a cutting down of the Smash roster and the Mario Kart.
Longer than 10 years. Longer than 10
Well,
years
I
since
think
Mario Kart came out.
I think the new Mario Kart game is gonna have almost like no retro tracks. I think it's gonna be almost just
You don't
only
think it's
new
gonna be
things.
Smash Kart?
I
No,
feel like-
absolutely not.
Really, you don't think?
100% not.
Well, I mean, look at the box art for Mario Kart 8 Deluxe.
I feel like they definitely are going to shift.
No, I don't think they will.
Look,
It has the DLC. It has the third-party characters.
Yeah,
up there.
yeah,
they
I
have
don't.
Link,
You,
they
it
have
very
Link
clearly
and-
has Inkling
I think-
and Link.
I think the next Mario Kart game is not going to be a Smash Kart. I think it's going to be like none of like the reason they did the Booster Course Pass is like, look at Mario Kart history. Here's a bunch of old things, but the new Mario Kart is just going to be only basically new tracks.
Honestly,
and a completely
What
new
if- what
gameplay
if they
system.
make like a Forza Horizon style
Like,
game?
remember Lego Forza?
That shit was awesome.
Kind of
honestly.
looked bad.
It was kind of awesome.
Hey, it's only $50.
I'm a fan of racing games like that.
Okay, Forza Horizon is a good game.
It's
as much
very
as
pretty.
as much as
Very
I'm like
pretty.
Xbox has no exclusive. What do they have? Forza and Microsoft Flight Simulator.
Forza is the
Hooray,
only game
but-
where like consistently out of the Xbox exclusive that's consistently still pretty good. I mean, it's kind of the same shit every time, but at least they change locations.
Oh yeah, Halo's kind of
Halo
gone down.
By the way, did you see the announcement for a Halo trailer?
The announcement for
a new Halo.
Yeah, so GTA 6, pull up.
Oh yeah, I know
pull up,
this.
Pull up the
They're all
picture for the
copying each
GTA
other.
6.
And then Fall Guys
And
did
then
it too.
Fall Guys did it, and Halo did it. So
No, go to images.
like the announcement. You want the announcement?
Yeah, that.
So that.
Now look up Halo.
Wait, you might click on this, and it might pop up with Halo. Actually, I'm wondering. Scroll down. Oh, it doesn't. Okay.
No, look up Halo Game Awards trailer or announcement, whatever. See? Now look up Fall Guys.
Look
Now
up
look up
Fall
Fall
Guys. Look up
Guys.
Fall Guys.
Scroll
it's not
down.
followed.
Oh, there's the image. There you go. I didn't know Warzone was.
Honestly,
in
that's
there.
kind of cute.
That's kind of funny, but like, I don't know what
Should
they're
we
gonna
do?
add to Halo.
Should we do a
that-
Game Awards watch party?
Oh, that'd be great.
Cybergoons. Wait, when is it though? What day is the 6th? I can't look at my phone.
The 6th is
Wait,
it's like Wednesday.
Oh, never mind.
I
Well,
can't do it.
Game Awards are weird this year.
Game Awards are boring. I'm sorry.
Okay, here's the thing. Switch kind of represents pretty much all past consoles, and Mario Kart 8 Deluxe is like a celebration now of all
Yes.
past Mario Kart games. Smash Ultimate
Yep. I mean,
is a celebration of all the past Smash Bros. Games. It's like all this stuff feels like it's a culmination of like, all right, we're sending it off a hurrah before we head into the HD generation. We're still at 1080p, right? We're gonna crank out as much standard definition shit as possible. So now, next coming console, they have to make new shit.
exactly.
They have been relying on Wii U ports and sparingly new games for the entire Switch lifecycle. I have not, in the time I have been invested in a Nintendo console, experienced a generation where it has been entirely new entries to all games.
I feel like a lot of the reason why I had kind of a fatigue after Breath of the Wild came out is they just released a lot of the games I played on Wii U.
Yes.
If you're coming as a Wii U fan,
Yes.
there's nothing for you on
Exactly.
the Switch.
Yeah, that's why I bought Arms as my first game, because
yeah.
there was nothing else new for me.
I played Breath of the Wild, which is technically a Wii U game.
Yeah.
I played Mario Odyssey.
That was actually like really good new game.
What else?
But then,
The
it,
thing
but
about
then it
Mario
was like
Odyssey is that
Captain
it
Toad
could've been
Treasure
on the Wii U,
Tracker,
right?
and you're like, Captain Toad Treasure Tracker's on Switch now.
I feel
okay,
like I don't
sure.
really feel like I don't think Tears of the Kingdom would work on the Wii U.
Really? Oh,
I
it
don't
already
think so.
chugs on the Switch. Switch is more powerful.
It's
Well,
not.
I know
It's
that's
not
what-
about the graphical capabilities of the Wii.
It's
U.
about the world and like how much it has to
Yes.
render. And,
It's about the mechanics of the game. I do not think that
exactly.
can run on the Wii U.
Because I mean, Breath of the Wild probably runs like
Tier
barely
list
on the Wii U.
new Mario Kart character.
Oh, of the new ones?
How many of these characters are in Mario Kart? Dude, they should put Ness in Mario Kart. Why
Why?
is Smash Kart a
No,
good idea?
not Smash Kart, bro.
Wait, shifting the conversation. Why not Smash Kart?
Because-
that is literally what they're doing.
because-
They're preparing for it.
Because
Even now.
then all the tracks are just gonna be like, oh look, it's Earthbound City, or oh look, the new track is
No.
Earthbound
Okay,
I don't
when I
care.
say when I say
Earthbound.
Smash Kart, I don't mean in the sense that it follows the same like ideas of Smash Bros. Like Earthbound
Then
won't
why
be
is it Smash
important.
Kart?
Earthbound would not.
why
I'm
is
saying
it-
Smash Kart in the sense that they're adding a bunch of characters that aren't from.
Then that's
do
just
not
Mario
think-
Kart
I do not think
still.
they're not.
No, it isn't.
I don't
If
think
they're not adding new tracks
They're
from
not
other games,
doing Smash Kart.
no.
They would do a Nintendo Kart if
Nintendo
anything.
Kart.
No.
But I kind of agree with Gage. I don't think Nintendo would ever do that.
Why?
I think Nintendo is just
That's
going
what this already is.
No, it's not.
It has
Okay,
No.
okay.
What it is currently is it is Mario Kart plus like a couple characters from other
You
games.
have to remember that these are all just DLC.
Okay, I guess that's DLC in the Wii U, wasn't
Yes.
it?
Yeah.
Okay.
And here's the thing, like if they're gonna do a Nintendo Kart, if they don't,
If that's what you call
if
it.
they don't do adding like Earthbound tracks, adding a bunch of Zelda tracks, if it's still primarily Mario, why are you calling it Nintendo Kart? Just still call it Mario Kart.
Why is it called Super Smash Bros? Still,
'Cause-
it's still a Mario name.
Yeah, but how many Mario stages are there versus every other stage? If Mario Kart was like 90% Mario stages, and then they're like, oh, a little bit.
I feel like
other
the
ones.
thing
that's
about
not
even,
Nintendo
I feel
Kart.
like
That's
the
still
thing
Mario
about
Kart.
Mario Kart is the stages aren't really like themed about the Mario game.
Yes, exactly. Because if you're doing a Nintendo Kart, you have to add worlds from each Nintendo world, whereas Mario Kart is just like DK Mountain.
Yeah,
it's just
I-
this is
I-
just
For
DK's
some fucking
Mountain. He just
reason,
created it.
Waluigi has a stadium.
Yes,
I don't
and a
know.
pinball. He has a pinball machine.
Has a
Like
oil company.
Like they just make tracks, and they're
guess-
like,
okay,
it's kind of Mario.
Mario Kart, I guess, has a separate identity from Super Mario at this
Yes,
point. It is no
yes.
longer the guys from Super Mario 64
Exactly.
got together to have a kart race. It's holy shit. We have a bunch of companies in stake for this, and there's
Even to the point where Smash
serious
considers
shit.
Mario Kart a different series.
yeah, it's kind of
Which is weird.
It's kind of,
But I think
it sells way better.
Mario
than the
Kart
series
is
that
also
it's based off
also
of.
if you're gonna go onto a new system and call it Nintendo Kart. Mario Kart is one of the most like recognizable names ever. Like even the people who don't play games at all, everyone knows what Mario Kart
I
is
feel
and
like-
have played Mario Kart and are like, I like Mario Kart.
That is a very good point. I feel like they're not. I don't think they're ever going to stray away from not putting non-Mario characters
still do it a
into the
little
game.
bit.
But yeah,
Like,
I don't think they're
how far
gonna
will
make
they
it
stray?
Because Smash Bros
Identity.
is more of a game for like people who like care about games, whereas Mario Kart, if they had Captain Falcon, most of the people who are playing Mario Kart do not care about
Yeah,
him.
I mean, and
They
the people,
don't care.
I guess they remedied that by like adding like a
stage.
a stage because that appeals to the more hardcore.
Like people want to just play Yoshi.
Yeah.
They just want to play.
I love Yoshi.
They're just like, I just
I
really
love
like
Peach.
playing Yoshi. I just really like playing
The character
Wario.
you play in Mario Kart
I like
says
Donkey
a lot
Kong,
about
bro.
you.
Oh, that's
Aries, play Peach. Aries, play Toad.
You can
Like,
tell that
Aries
I
like
play
that shit
Wario,
all the
bro.
time. I can't take it. I can't take it.
I hate those fucking tweets where it's like that one tattoo is like I'm losing at Mario Kart. It's like being good at Mario Kart is a flex.
Dude.
What are you talking about?
Dude, if I have a bad day, it's like a blue shell is hitting my weekend. Fuck, dude.
I love that. I feel like the majority of people who say I'm good at Mario Kart are pretty shit at Mario Kart.
That's
Yeah.
the same thing with Smash. It's the same thing. Anyone who says that they're good at a video game, unless they look like
A gamer.
a gamer, yeah, in a derogatory way, you know that they're not actually good at it.
Yeah.
Because their name is like Kyle. And
But-
they have
but-
a lot of...
Kyle plays Call of Duty.
But
If you
He's
play
good.
if you play Call of Duty, I don't think you're good at
I've
Mario
played
Kart.
Call of Duty.
Well, like
what was you saying though?
seriously.
I was gonna say, but Mario Kart, it's like a lot of people who are like, oh, I love Mario Kart. It's just like you could get your mom to play Mario.
Yeah,
Kart.
Yeah.
you can get
You're not gonna get your mom to play Smash Bros, bro.
I
She's
feel
never
like
gonna touch that. But like
Mario
Mario
Kart,
Kart,
even though
sure. It's
There's a
Mario
huge
Kart.
separation. I think there's still a pretty big skill gap, even though a lot of people say it's about
Yes.
like
Yes.
items and
Well,
shit.
it's also easier to sandbag to make it like fun with your friends because like there's inherent like
There's
random
auto
shit
I did
steering
that.
too,
I
right?
did that with one of my friends once, and now they every time I bring up Mario Kart, they're like, "Oh, I beat you." It's
I know
like,
you
I
lure
was just
them.
fucking sandbagging.
You will lure them into a sense of security
Yeah.
for a source of years, and then you crush them for an extended period of time until they don't.
That's
play.
what happened. I was like, "Okay, let's play the new Mario Kart," and then I just got first every single time.
Do you think it's gonna be called Mario Kart 9?
No?
No, because they count Torres in this next game.
So
Mario Kart
it would be.
X.
If they're naming it, it's gonna be 10.
Dude, they should call them MKX.
I hate
Mortal
the.
Kombat
I hate the
X.
conventions
Get rid of
of
numbers.
Mario Kart.
Get rid of numbers.
Okay, yeah, let's talk about the Mario Kart naming conventions. First Mario Kart.
Super Mario Kart?
Super Mario
It's
Kart.
fine.
Makes sense.
It's
It's fun. It kind of already pisses me off because Super implies that there's an
there's
NES
another
game,
one, yeah.
but there isn't. Whatever, I don't care. Next game. It was
Mario Kart 64.
Mario Kart.
Yes,
Mario Kart
64 was next.
was
Yeah.
no.
Yeah. Yes, it
Was it? Was it?
Yep.
Yeah.
And then GBA.
That's crazy.
He's right.
GBA was after. Okay.
And then Mario Kart 64. It's Mario Kart. Like
Mario Kart 64.
Mario Kart
I don't
64.
like the naming convention.
Okay.
Of 64 after something.
Yeah, I was not a big fan. Like, it kind of was cool because it made a bunch of like Mega Man 64, Castlevania 64. But in retrospect, kind of a dipshit name. The Nintendo 64 was a stupid name for a console, anyways. Whatever. That's fine. Moving on.
Mario Kart Super Circuit. Good name.
Good name.
I like that.
I don't know. That's kind of generic name.
Yes, but
That's
it's something
what the
different.
first game should have been named.
Mario Kart Super.
Yeah, that's why I think
agree
Super
with
Circuit
that.
as the third game just doesn't make sense. It's like,
And the
what does
Super
Super
should have been called
Circuit
Super
even mean?
Duper Circuit, I think.
I would be
That-
fine with that, bro.
I would've been-
That would have made me happy.
Circuit.
Uber DoorDash Circuit Mario Kart Land.
I mean, I guess it does make sense because Super Circuit is basically just Super Mario Kart.
Exactly. So I feel like it's a good name.
What was after Game
Double
Boy
Dash?
Colors?
Double Dash is
Dash. Good name.
Yeah.
It's the only Mario Kart with two exclamation points.
Not
Also-
as
And-
good as people say.
I
agree
played
with
it
that.
and I don't really like some of the tracks are good, but
I
like
feel
the
like
steering
you can't
mechanics
name
is kind of bad. Bro.
Good naming though.
Yes, and then everything after that, shit name.
Yeah, because then they're just like Mario Kart.
Mario Kart DS, Mario
Okay.
Kart Wii, Mario
Was
Kart
it called?
7, Mario
I forget
Kart 8.
if it is it called Mario Kart Wii or is it just called Mario Kart and then people add it.
No, it's called Mario Kart
it's
Wii.
called Mario Kart
And it's
Wii.
called
Okay.
Mario Kart DS.
They
That's
literally
fine.
had the fucking blue circle on the steering wheel of the Wii wheel. They incorporated that into the logo.
I think it's fine because the
Which is
Wii
awesome.
the Wii branding was like kind of its own thing.
Yeah, it
You
makes
had
sense
the Wii
because think
branding.
about it.
This is the
Think
this
about
is
it.
the official Wii.
Think about it.
It's
Kids
so
ask their
still,
mom.
though.
Kids ask their mom. They're like, "I want Mario Kart on the Wii." So the parents go to the store and they see Mario Kart Wii.
You're like,
So then they buy it.
That's
it's
it.
so easy.
It is easy for parents, but it's also less interesting. And I also just think the aesthetic of both Mario Kart Wii 7 and DS are kind
Here's the
of
thing.
bad.
Here's the
Mario
thing.
Kart
The
7
intro to
is
Mario
the
Kart.
worst name
Yes.
for a Mario Kart.
But here's the thing, though. The intro to Mario Kart Wii, where they have the Wii wheels, is so funny to me. I just think it's
That
funny.
is really funny.
It's really
That
funny.
is
No,
really
every
funny.
Mario Kart opening is funny because it's like they've progressed like 8 generations, but the best they can do is still like a blank screen that does a PowerPoint fade of a Mario character, and it goes.
It's so funny,
And
bro.
only Mario says Mario Kart Wii, and then Bowser just goes.
I love that. I love that they added that in Mario Kart 8.
Okay, but
Oh my
no. Mario Kart 7 as a name is the worst name because
It's bad.
Worse
because
than 8.
nobody knew that there was 7
No,
Mario
I
Karts.
hate 8 worse than 7.
I think it's funny how they try to justify it. It was like, oh, they got this. They got this stage
figure eight
where it's
loop.
like a figure eight.
Oh
so we
my
call it
God.
Mario.
But like,
Oh my
you put numbers on a game when like you need to show people like this is for sure like the second one. But, like
I would-
nobody was gonna doubt that the 3DS Mario Kart was like, oh, it's the 7th one. Yes.
I honestly
Oh, shit.
prefer the console name
yes,
over to the number.
because and
Mario Kart 3DS
the
is
number
a much better name.
numbers are usually for games that like you need to play them in order. Like The Last of Us Part 2. It's like,
Yeah.
oh, this is the second one.
What
Or
if
like
they-
stuff
or,
that's
like-
where it's associated with like Final Fantasy 12.
Yeah,
right?
but then
Or-
it's like Mario Kart doesn't need to
Or
be
like, where's
numbered.
Mario Kart 6?
It's
Where
just-
the
it's just
fuck is that
I
one?
feel like maybe they just after Double Dash, you're like, fuck, how do we do subtitles? And they just
No, they are good at subtitles. They're usually
Well, here's
good
the
at
thing.
subtitles.
Smash did the same thing. Melee, Brawl, Wii U.
I feel like that
Bad
one
name.
makes sense. That one makes sense.
I
'cause they
understand why.
Okay.
They couldn't really name it
But
anything
it
else.
sucks.
It sucks. I agree with that.
Smash
but what
Bros.
else would it-
for 3DS. No, it's not Smash Bros. Wii U. It's Smash Bros. for
Wii U. It's for
Alright.
the Wii U. This was meant for the
Don't
Wii
get
U.
it. Don't get it twisted. All right. The naming conventions of Smash is weird because it's way different in Japan. Smash Bros. Brawl is called Smash Bros. X. It's called
That's
Ultimate.
weird.
It's called Smash Bros. Special.
It's special.
So those are worse than
Yeah.
our version.
Brawl is
Very
awesome,
good.
bro.
Brawl is a really good subtitle.
Smash
Yeah.
Brawl.
Ultimate was a cool subtitle. Makes sense in subtext.
It's a good one.
Kind of boring-ish.
No,
I
I
think
think it's
Melee
good.
and
I think
Brawl
it's
are
good.
better names.
Well, yeah, I kind of wish they stuck to the another word for fight.
Battle. Mario Kart or not Mario Kart.
Mario
Smash Bros.
Race.
What if it was like Mario Kart Speed XL?
They kind of did that.
dude.
They kind of
I
did
would
that.
fuck with that.
They kind of did
With
that Mario
what?
Kart Tour.
What?
Shit game.
Grand
Oh,
touring.
it's the tour.
Bad
It's-
game.
Grand
You're
touring.
right.
That's a thing in
Bad
motorsport.
game.
Here's the
guys.
thing.
Really disappointing.
Here's the
version
thing.
of
I
Mario
liked
Kart
it.
on mobile.
Here's the thing.
Hey, it's a really good game for a mobile game.
For a mobile game. It was
You
really
can't
fun.
expect it to be as good as
No.
Mario Kart 8.
I know.
The problem was that it
No.
came out after Mario Kart 8 got ported over. So it was like, okay, they're making this, and we still haven't got a new Mario Kart.
It was fun to play in chemistry while I was
Yes.
failing.
Yes. I played it in history class, bro. I played it in history.
writing, bro.
No, in creative writing, I just.
And it's the
opted to
reason
not
we
show
have
it.
so many tracks in Mario Kart 8, even though some of them look really bad. But there's still a lot of tracks in Mario
I
Kart
would
8.
have them than not.
Exactly,
but I
bro.
hate that I have to say that. It's a Nintendo, dude.
But
They
also,
make so much,
it's
they're
so
worth
funny.
So much money.
It's so funny to just have Mario Circuit 3 that just looks like a mobile game. I think it's hilarious.
Just add it in there. It's like,
Yeah,
honestly,
I think it's
we're at
funny, bro.
The end of the Switch lifespan, they're just being like, fuck it, whatever. You want 1,000 Year Door remake? Whatever, fuck it, have it for all 10,000 people.
I'm excited for that, by the way.
I know it's cool, right?
I'm excited for that.
But like, who else gives a fuck?
I don't care.
I might play Mario RPG. That actually looks pretty good.
I know it looks incredible, but once again, how many people care about?
I don't.
I did not care about it when it was announced, and then I saw some gameplay of it. I was like, oh,
It looks very pretty, and the music is gonna be
Really, I hate how Mario RPG looks on Switch.
oh, you just
Really?
hate chibi.
I actually think I do.
Do you like how Link's Awakening looks?
Yes.
Link's Awakening
But
looks
not
very good.
Mario RPG looks just like Mario, and he just squashed him down. And he's just like this mini, like it looks awful to me.
I
don't know.
Nintendo does not keep their franchises relevant very well. Like, why is Earthbound still being... As much as I love Ness and Smash, why is he still being represented? He hasn't had a game since GBA. Why is he still in Smash?
Because he was in the original game.
That's the
Who
only
cares?
That's the only reason, man.
Reinvent
We
the
literally were
game.
talking about this,
Yeah.
and then you were like, "Shut the fuck up! He's such an important part to Smash Bros."
Well, like I feel like that doesn't is Ness as important?
No,
like
not
is
as
Ness
compared to
as
Fox.
recognizable
Not compared
as Fox in Melee or
Yeah,
Jigglypuff
exactly.
in Melee or like
I
Meta
don't
Knight?
know. I think they should
Like,
all go.
DDD
except
Cart,
Meta
Cart.
Knight, 'cause I love
Happy
Meta
Feet
Knight.
Wombo Combo was Falco.
That's
That's
classy.
funny, but I don't care.
See, we need the casual voice.
I don't really care about like.
Okay.
Well,
hey,
actually, I
Carter,
think Fox is hilarious.
In that same vein of logic, I don't think that Donkey Kong is a significant enough series to warrant him being in.
Are you kidding me, bro? It's Donkey. Oh,
Are you fucking kidding me?
When was the last
It's
time?
Donkey
when was the last
Kong,
Donkey
dude.
Kong game?
It was
Tropical
Tropical.
2016?
Freeze. Guess what? But they fucking
2016?
ported it. They fucking
No.
ported
Oh,
it.
I
And
love my best friend.
everyone knows
Aiden.
Donkey Kong.
But
Shut
Aiden.
up. You ask anyone.
Everybody-
You ask
Aiden.
anyone, they will know
Aiden.
Donkey
Aiden.
Kong. You cannot
In the
say.
same, I was
You
just saying
cannot
it's the same
say.
vein. It's in the same vein.
It's not at all in the same.
Aiden.
vein.
We don't need 3 Kirby reps.
You are
Aiden,
saying
about
a
that.
specific character
Aiden.
to Melee series.
Tell me.
I have something to say. Donkey Kong. It doesn't matter how many games he's had because again, if you ask a non-gamer who Donkey Kong is, everyone knows who Donkey Kong
it's
is.
on
It's
like
Donkey Kong, bro.
Okay,
It's
okay.
freaking Donkey
I
Kong.
guess-
Using
bro.
fucking pixels.
I guess
Get that through your
That
skull.
more applies to Yoshi.
No,
I don't think
still
so.
Yoshi, bro. Everyone's like, I love
act
Yoshi.
Mario Kart,
in
bitch.
innocent.
Everyone
Really?
loves Yoshi, bro.
Does Mario Kart
Yoshi
representation doesn't mean that he's
Well,
important?
no.
And
No,
that's
no,
it.
no.
Why is Metal Mario not in Smash? That'd be awesome.
That'd be awesome.
Dude, why
Actually,
did
that's
Pink
fun.
Metal Peach joins the
Yeah,
battle?
It's pink gold peach.
So shut the fuck.
They could have sold me, and I would have paid for all of it, like 1 billion Echo Fighter skins, and I would have ate it up. I would have loved it.
Just like
But they
Fortnite
did
skins,
nothing.
bro.
Dude,
They had Smash Bucks like
this has been
V-Bucks, bro.
talked to death,
Just
but
kidding.
I want to talk about it. Holy shit! Why do they just abandon support for their games in like 2 years?
Yeah, it pisses me off.
That makes me so upset. I was so excited for Mario Maker 2. And
Mario
I was
Maker
playing it
2
a lot.
was
Killed my interest
awesome.
in the game.
Yep.
And then they stopped supporting it.
Splatoon 2.
Animal Crossing was awesome.
They forgot about it. How? It sold. It made so
It's
much
the
money.
second best Nintendo Switch
And-
selling game.
It almost would have been Mario Kart 2, and then like 3 years later, like, all right,
Yeah.
Guys,
let's do it now.
What if that's
Guys,
they're 5 years down the line, bro? Animal Crossing New Horizons, you're getting a big
And
update.
are you ready for Animal New Horizons Deluxe on the Switch too, guys? Let's go.
Whatever it was, just they were gonna have a new Mario Kart game sooner, and then they were like, well, we have to kind of wait longer, so let's just release some tour tracks.
You know, I think that we're gonna go into a disaster period again, like a Wii U era.
That's what I'm
afterwards.
saying. I think next year is that year.
I just feel like they're gonna get cocky.
What is coming out next year? Do we know of anything that's coming out next year?
Metroid Prime 4. I'm just kidding. Still no word on that. That's so sad.
I forget that game is a thing.
Metroid Prime Remastered was very good. You need to play it.
I forgot they
It's-
did that.
It is
Probably
one of the
low.
greatest pieces of like video game fiction.
I want to
It's
play it, but also I don't want to spend my money on it.
$40.
It's
Put it on
$40.
Game Pass, bro. Like, what the-
It's on Game Pass.
Put it on fucking Game Pass.
That's where all Metroid. There were rumors like we're gonna put Game Pass on
On the
Switch
Switch.
and PlayStation, and then on Twitter he was like, "Just kidding, guys. We have no plans for that." But they always do that shit and they lie.
Wait, what did
Nintendo lies all the time.
Yeah.
What were you asking about?
I completely zoned out what you just said.
Oh, Xbox guy was like, What if we
Phil
brought
Spencer?
Phil Spencer. I'm Phil Spencer. We're gonna bring Game Pass to all screens and maybe even including Switch. And
Why are you doing the
and
DreamWorks
iPhone.
face right now?
Not the DreamWorks face. I'm Phil Spencer.
Okay.
I mean, put Game Pass. Why can't I get Microsoft rewards points on Switch? Bro?
Is that what you win it for?
That's it.
That's a different topic. They're
crazy.
Bro,
What
right?
was the only thing they put on like Switch though? They put Cuphead?
They put Cuphead
Ori
and
and
Ori
the-
and the Blind
Oh, Ori. I
Forest,
forgot about Ori.
which is pretty kind of a big deal.
Wait, was Psychonauts 2 on Switch because they
It
put
was
it on
on
It was on
PlayStation?
PlayStation
It's-
4 because of the previous commitment, which was nice.
Well, yeah, because it was Kickstarter for PlayStation.
I honestly feel like Xbox is still. It's like in a good position like 10 years from now.
Well, the thing about Xbox, instead of just making their own games, they're like, fuck it, we own Bethesda now.
See, and that's why if you use Xbox as a way, if you just scam them out of Game Pass, you just get to play random games from a bunch of different places, and that's why I have an
A
Xbox.
tutorial of how you scan Xbox of Bing points.
A lot of them, they're starting to catch on
Hey,
because Xbox Gold is dead now. So you can't do the old trick where you buy Xbox Gold and then convert it to Game Pass for the exact same price. So you get Game Pass for like a fourth of the price.
question:
You can't do that anymore.
do you think that Steve is going to be in the box art of the next Smash game?
He's not going to be in the next Smash game.
What?
What?
Really? No, he absolutely is.
Gage, Minecraft is the biggest selling game of all time. They're
Gage,
not gonna put Minecraft. Not put Minecraft.
Let me put this into perspective. For Wii U, the DLC for Smash 4 made 4 times the amount than the game made itself in money. Imagine that number times like 4. Smash Ultimate is the best-selling fighting game of all time, and Steve is the most recognizable video game character of all time. I guarantee you this character alone made more money than all of the DLC characters combined.
I agree with that.
I 100%.
If the next Smash game isn't just like a port, I don't think they're gonna.
If they port this game, I'd be so fucking pissed.
Yeah, me too.
I wouldn't be that pissed as long
But
as they
I think they could.
I'd be like,
bro.
I gotta play this game.
Okay,
on
yeah, I
another
would be-
thing.
I would be
Listen,
kinda
if
mad,
it's improved in the way that Mario Kart 8 Deluxe was improved, because like I
No,
thought it was a
bro, I
port.
wouldn't
No.
care.
I thought it was
I
a
wouldn't
port.
care.
It's a
No.
remaster.
I wouldn't care.
Dude, I didn't know that you didn't have 2 items in the original. There was no fucking battle mode at all in the
but
Wii U
there's
mode.
minor differences. Like,
What?
I don't want that because this already feels like kind of Smash Wii U.
It's very different from Smash Wii U, but it also there wasn't as much like new gameplay wise.
Exactly.
You
Yeah,
know?
I mean when you get into that's when competitive gets in. Like this game is a giant, huge, different beast than Wii U,
Well,
and
yeah.
sometimes not in good ways.
But like at the end of the day, like if I'm playing a certain character, like since Wii U days, it still feels like I'm playing the exact same character.
I mean I mean even for Brawl, right? Like how is Wario
Well, yeah.
changed since Brawl?
How is
I don't
Snake
think he
changed
has,
it?
bro.
He
How
has
is
less
his
of an
down
ass.
smash, he doesn't put a mine in it anymore.
Less of an ass.
His up tilt is still
Oh,
ridiculous.
sure. I thought you meant like he was just a mean.
No,
guy.
he has literally
Like, he's just
less
mean
of
to
an
people.
ass.
Mr. Game & Watch went from being cool to being a prick.
Fuck.
You two went from being bad to being still. I guess he's still bad actually. Still
Sonic
badass.
makes me want to die.
Yeah, but like in terms of balance, like that's the only difference though, because Mewtwo is still like.
I mean, obviously the gameplay
gameplay wise,
faster,
the same character.
but like,
They tried to make it appealing to competitive by making it faster by not making the knockback like slow, but that means you can't like follow up on anything. So very often low level play just tends to be like people holding forward and like smashing aerial
you
attacks
get a hit,
because it's
and
too
then-
fast to follow up with anything. When you get into like way more into competitive, there are definitely ways to combo, but like to a majority of the players, like a vast majority of them, it's kind of just a mashy game.
Yeah.
Right? And sometimes when you mash, like if you mash with Game & Watch, sometimes you win.
Yep.
Right? Sometimes you win thousands of dollars at tournaments. God damn it. It's great, guys. It's all
But-
good.
Yeah, I just like the reason I didn't main Villager in this one is because it was just the same character that I mained in Smash Wii U. So it's
Yeah.
like this is kind of getting boring because it's just the same character.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. If I port this, I probably won't.
I wouldn't. I don't know if I'd buy it at launch.
I would definitely not buy it.
Really?
I like I and here's the thing. I was like so hyped for Ultimate, like so hyped. Like it was like insane.
It was a very
But, like,
fun game for the first 2 years.
But like I don't.
2 years.
But like
That's good.
I don't know if I'd buy it at launch because like even if it's like they announce cool characters, it's like I already know what it's gonna be like.
Really?
You know?
I feel like I still like this game. Like I've become increasingly frustrated with aspects of like the technical aspects and like how the game feels like cohesively as a package. But I'm still enough of a fan of it that if they just made this game, ported it, like made like patch notes for them again and just added more DLC characters, I'd buy it on the
no,
I would love that. I would love that.
Like I understand the balance patch thing, but like to me, the point where I'm at with the game, that like balance patches would do nothing for me.
Balance patch never did anything for me.
Really?
Never.
Here's the thing: the balance patches in this game are really small in general.
I do
like
not
they do a lot long term, but like initially when like my character got buffed, still feels like the exact same thing. Like, nothing really changed.
I did not pay attention to the patch notes.
I mean,
I would check DDD. I would check DDDs every single time he got buffed.
I've gone back and like there's some comparison videos of Launch Ultimate versus now, and guys, Launch Ultimate was broken as fuck. Like Pichu down tilt and forward tilt killed it like 60% mid stage. It was bad. You could spam Olimar up smash 3 times in 2 seconds. Why?
But that's the thing is like competitive wise, very different. But like for someone who just is casually bought this game at launch versus now, it's gonna feel exactly the same.
Pretty identical, right? Like besides maybe like major glitches that they might have tried.
Like the Isabel Assist Trophy one.
Yeah,
that one was so
that was
funny.
awesome.
The only time I picked Isabel was for that glitch.
Honestly, I think a lot of people were a little disappointed with the stage builder, but I think that in the end, it ended up being way better than the Brawl stage builder.
I don't get why people were
better than
disappointed. Well, at launch, it was kind of bad. But after they updated it, it was pretty good. Lots of porn.
I don't want to sound like a boomer. No. I hate Nintendo releasing shit and like finishing it later. Like it happens every single time.
It did not happen in the Wii U.
Well, yeah, because
it's because they released a Baron.
I guess
didn't.
I guess for me, like I've always associated Nintendo with like they launch a game and then never patch it because that's what Kirby is. Like Kirby Forgotten Land is still version 1.0. Like they just launch the game and just never update.
I feel like they do that with.
They just don't need to.
When they're
it's a complete game.
Nintendo has the mindset of
not Star Allies. That was the one exception. That's why people don't like it as much.
A lot of games have this mindset where if there's online play, they're like, we don't need to fucking update the game.
There's
an infinite amount of content if you play with other players. Like, shut the fuck up.
Dude, that's not a video game anymore. It's just an activity to do. Why do you think Switch Sports didn't take off like Wii Sports? It's because they pretended like the online play. They're like, holy shit, you can play Wii bowling forever.
And also, it did not release with golf. What the fuck was that?
I'm sorry. I like that Switch Sports exists, but the name is bad.
Switch Sports is fun.
Wii Sports Resort is still bad.
That's it. Yeah, you're right.
Honestly, I would have vastly preferred that Wii Sports Resort remastered.
And you know what?
Yeah, we'll just combine
Here's
Wii
the
Sports
thing.
and Wii Sports
Here's the
Resort.
thing. I honestly would rather just whip out my Wii and play Wii Sports on the Wii because, like, for me, like the Wii Sports Resort is just fun because, like, it's also just like I'm using the Wii remotes and stuff. Yeah. At least my Wii remotes won't drift, bro.
Dude,
I hate drifting Joy-Cons,
so
bro.
fucking good.
Exactly, bro. Like, I think that's a series that, like, as much as I love it and it's one of like my best memories of gaming is like Wii Sports. I don't think they should even try anything with. Like, it's just.
I think
it's done. It's been done.
They should just port it.
It's been done, and
they should just rework.
I would rather just play it on the Wii.
Island Flyover, but like with HD graphics.
They did
honestly,
that 3DS.
I would rather just
don't
still play the
fucking
Wii
say
version,
the 3DS has HD graphics, dipshit.
What if you put it on 3D? It's
Here's the
immersive.
thing: if you take bad graphics but make them 3D, then they're even better.
Dude, Pokemon Rumble Blast in 3D was kind of bad.
I don't know what the fuck that. I never played that.
It was
shit.
really funny when later in the 3DS's lifespan they just kind of stopped making the 3D option.
Oh yeah.
Pokemon Sun and Moon is not in 3D at all.
WarioWare Gold says only playable in 2D. Oh, you're not. Oh, come on.
Raider is raiding the room.
Raider, what do you want to say,
Raider
buddy?
has raided the stream with 13 viewers.
No one knows who Raider is. But
Thanks for the gifted sub.
we've been recording for a while.
1 hour and 19 minutes.
It's true.
Oh, wow.
Okay, Raider, you can go now.
It felt like a lot longer actually.
Bye, Raider. I love you. Okay, got distracted by dog.
I'll still cut it down.
Yeah, we'll cut it down.
Simmer down, simmer down, simmer down.
But like a lot of these characters are like, oh, that's awesome, that's Smash. I'm like, of course Rosalina is back. But like, would I want Rosalina in the next Smash game? Realistically, probably not. As much as her character is interesting and different from the rest of it, because it's a puppet character. Like,
I'm kind of pissed she wasn't in Wonder though.
Is she not?
No.
I thought she was gonna be like final level.
That's what I thought too.
No Luma.
No Luma
at all.
Put up sad Luma. Is that his noise?
Yep.
Okay, you know what we need to talk about? You know what we need to talk about? The Kirby representation. Because Sakurai,
we only need like 2.
the bias, bro.
Okay,
The Sakurai bias.
Honestly,
is real.
I could live with only Kirby.
Dude, King DDD, bro.
You're
King
biased.
DDD is he's hilarious, dude.
Just because he's
hilarious.
Piranha Plant is hilarious, but he is not in the. He's not going to.
I really want them to put him in the next one, but they're not gonna.
You know what? I say that, but they're probably gonna. They're gonna.
Goomba.
Honestly,
if they bring Goomba,
that would have been a much funnier joke character than Piranha Plant. Honestly.
Well, but I feel like with Goomba, they're like, so it'd be really funny if you put him in, but what do we do with him?
Like, what were you supposed to do with Piranha Plant?
Dude, because Piranha Plant has a bunch of different forms and shit.
I guess.
Goomba, what does he have? Galoomba?
True. Galoomba is an alternate skin like Alice and Enderin. There's Paragoomba.
Paragaloomba.
There has been a skeleton Goomba before.
Skelegoomba. So these are just skins. What does this do for moves?
Can we come back to King DDD? Look at King DDD, alright?
Cool,
Is Kirby
He's hilarious.
Okay, listen.
I think so. Especially in Japan, bro.
Isn't that big?
Japan.
Okay, that's fine.
In
That's
Japan.
a fair point. That's fair.
It's huge in Japan, bro.
Why don't I like Japan?
And like,
a lot of this is
I don't
like
know, man.
celebration of video games in Japan.
but like, here's the thing: Kirby hasn't got anything new since Brawl, because that's when DDD came out. All the newest stage, like the newest Kirby game represented as a stage is literally Superstar on the SNES.
Yeah, yes, that's true.
They should put
The newest,
Well, it's Sakurai, right?
the
You know
newest content they added was Great Cave
one of the
Offensive,
villains.
and that was a Superstar.
I mean, okay, I don't
One of the
want
Kirby
to
villains?
fall.
Like
Magalore, bro.
Here's
Marks
the
or
thing I don't
Magalore.
want to fall into, which is probably what's going to happen, right? This originally Smash Bros. Is like a celebration of all characters. What it's kind of turning into is like, oh, it's all the characters from all the newest games,
Yeah, I don't like
regardless
that.
of if they were good
like
or
that,
bad
bro.
or sold
Yeah,
well or
exactly.
did well or were influential.
Like, I'm
Why
Pyramithra.
is she here?
Pyramithra
I like
doesn't
her.
make any sense to me.
Okay, that's
The thing about ARMS, though, I feel like if they make
I don't
make a second ARMS games, it might actually be pretty good.
I thought that they were going to. Why didn't they make a story mode for ARMS?
ARMS is at least fair because it's like, oh, it's one of Nintendo's
ARMS,
Switch
everything
things,
about
but
it
like-
is good except for the gameplay.
But you get to punch
and
people,
the
bro.
amount of content and the modes.
You get to punch
So, yeah,
people.
The
just the
aesthetic
gameplay.
is kind of derivative of Splatoon.
But it's
and
no.
It's kind of vaguely true.
I feel like it took a lot of notes from Splatoon.
Well, yeah, but I feel like it's different enough.
Yeah.
Character designs are
It would
amazing.
have been different enough if they fleshed it out with a story mode, but they didn't.
It's true.
If they
it's
had like
true.
more world building, that would be awesome.
It's true.
I think that the aesthetic of ARMS and like the character design was very cool, but they
Yeah.
just didn't expand on it ever.
Music is amazing.
It's true.
Do you remember they were in the direct? They're like, we're adding a new character. I'm like, okay, that's a cool looking character. I don't know who the fuck they are in the context of anything. Street Fighter does an amazing job of introducing a character in a cool context.
That's what I like
It's a
about.
great
Also,
story.
like
A
the
lot of
Street
the-
Fighter story is like so funny
I know,
and
it's
stupid
crazy.
that it's like
insane.
yeah.
So was the Tekken story.
I like when games like that have story modes. Like you do not need to put a story mode in a 2D fighting game, but a lot,
It's awesome.
A lot of them
Yeah,
do.
like Street Fighter's like
Tekken-
why does Ken look
old-
homeless now?
old
Because he got
Tekken,
framed for terrorism.
Cutscenes?
Cutscenes are so
Yeah.
fucking funny. Same with the Mortal Kombat ones, to be honest.
Mortal Kombat is insane. Honestly, I feel like it's kind of just the point of Mortal Kombat is like, what a fighting game with gratuitous violence that was kind of just simple and
and then that wasn't enough, so then they put Omni Man.
no,
I don't know. Mortal Kombat is like I'm interested
I
in
feel
it if it's like at an
feel like
arcade,
Mortal
but I would
Kombat
go
is
with
like the casual.
I'll play
I
that
feel like
Jeez.
Mortal Kombat is the casual
Yes,
2D
it
fighting
is.
game.
100%.
It's the one most people know. Well, more people know.
The
Street
inputs
Fighter,
are a lot
but-
easier.
I
The inputs on Mortal Kombat are a lot easier, and you just get to see people
If I bring up Mortal Kombat, my dad's like, "Yo, Scorpion's awesome."
Well, that's the thing. You look at Evo. You look at the most recent Evo, and it's like they have Mortal Kombat and they have Guilty Gear there. And you look at Guilty Gear, and you're like, okay, who won? It's like Leffen versus Ozark, and I'm like, oh, that's cool. You look at Mortal Kombat, and it's Ninja Killer 7 versus Justin,
which is awesome.
which is awesome, right? But it's indicative of the player audience, right?
Yeah,
It's
Mortal
weird.
Kombat's like
Smash has weirdly serious names.
that's why. That's the biggest problem with Smash to me is like
is not a
it's taken so competitively seriously, and it was never meant to be a competitively serious
can't remember-
Not
game
true.
in
I
that
saw
way.
a
Actually, there was-
screenshot that there was like a big major and like Mr. Boobs or something won it, and it was
No,
what
it's
the
about
fuck?
Bobby Big Balls.
Oh, Bobby
He
Big
is
Balls.
banned from Twitter
He's awesome.
from Twitch because he was
Wow.
drunk driving.
What the fuck? Damn.
I would subscribe.
Just when he was number 50 in the world, body big balls, he was gonna win a fucking major, dude. He was gonna do it. Well,
And then-
what a shame.
Oh,
Well, there were. I mean, one of the top 5 players in the world is PBMD, but his old tag was Dr. PP.
that's funny.
I know, he was so epic. He got signed by the Golden Guardians, which
Golden
was
Glove?
of that.
What?
Just kidding. It was the Golden State Warriors though.
No.
Yes.
No.
Yes.
Oh.
Golden State Warriors had a melee team. Why? I don't know.
Steph Curry on it?
No.
Fuck.
That would have been badass though. Didn't he die?
No.
Oh.
That was fucking
James Bryant.
Kobe.
Guys, can we talk about something I can talk about too?
Okay, let's talk about
Just kidding.
Angry Birds. Why isn't Angry Bird in the game?
Why did
Why would they
Activision?
put Angry
Listen,
Bird
that
in
would be
there?
so
Here's
awesome.
Alternate idea. Just like I like the Smash formula, but like even constricted to one game. Like if Pokken tournament would have worked way better if they just made Smash but Pokemon. Smash Pokemon. That's great. That's cool. This
I wouldn't do
formula
that.
works. You wouldn't enjoy that, but
I
imagine
wouldn't buy it.
Imagine like Diddy Kong, all the Diddy Kong and Banjo-Kazooie characters in a Smash.
I wouldn't play that.
You wouldn't play that either?
No.
Okay, fine.
I feel like this game,
That's
a
not
lot
a
of
good
the
idea.
draw is
Really?
that a bunch of characters
Is
from
a
different
crossover?
No matter how much you hate Fire Emblem, you always have Wario.
That is true. That is true.
I like
My
that.
mom almost didn't let me play Brawl because she watched the trailer and Wario farts like a newly run. She's like,
Really?
this is inappropriate.
She would have let me buy it because of that.
My mom wouldn't let me play
I almost did because it was rated T, bro. Brawl was rated T, but I was like, Mom, it has Mario in it.
My mom
Do
didn't
we
let me
wanna-
play Rabbids Go Home.
What?
Rabbids is
I had Rabbids in the game, bro.
because if you
They should make a mobile game. Nintendo should make a mobile game crossover with like
They should make
Angry Birds, Jetpack Joyride.
berry steak fries.
Berry
finally,
steak
bro.
fry, yeah.
They
Cut
should.
the rope.
They should.
Om-nom.
They should make a Smash game, but it's just Rabbids dressed up as every Smash character.
That'd be kind of silly. What if they did that for like, you know how Minecraft is super elaborate, like April Fool's Day things?
Oh yeah.
What if they did that?
Rabbids.
Also, can we talk about how Minecraft goes like really crazy for April Fools, and they will add one mob in like 3 years?
Guys,
New one time.
Yearly event where you get to pick one mob out of five.
We
Just add all of them.
We've developed all these mods. I mean, all these mobs, but we're just gonna put one in the game.
Glow squid.
Oh my gosh. Minecraft.
Okay, do we want to copy them and see which ones do we want to cut down the roster? That seems fun.
We cut half.
Cut.
Okay, hang on, we have to, like-
cut.
We have like a way to keep track
Yeah,
though, because
we'll
we're
do
gonna
a tier.
lose.
We'll do a tier
Cut
list.
Lincoln.
Oh, okay, yeah.
So literally just have 2 tiers. One's cut.
Yeah, literally just that. Yeah.
Let's leave. 5
No, we'll have a
characters.
maybe for when we haven't decided yet.
Let's
We'll
leave
have the chopping
5
block in the middle.
characters. 5 characters.
Like
These ones are-
do keep as a tier,
Keepers.
and then do like a maybe. Like we haven't. Well, we put it in the middle when we haven't quite decided,
Can you make a
Considering.
tier?
and then we do
For
kill.
Donkey Kong.
We do a kill
No.
one.
No.
That middle one's the chopping block.
This is the chopper.
Oh, this is the chopper.
Put chop.
Choppa Gunna, Monkey
Yeah.
Pilot. Why is balloons not in the
Food
game?
Network.
Choppa Monkey Pilot. Okay, that's
Choppa.
and then delete that. Yeah, get that out of here.
Nope. Okay. Now, and this one is Probs gun.
That's what the
Actually,
middle
this
one
is
is, bro.
Gon.
That's what the middle one is, though.
Yeah.
Gon.
How? What's the difference between Gon and Chopper Gunner?
Because chop is the chopping block. It's like, all right, we have to have a discussion of whether you're on or off.
Oh,
but
you
then
just put
there's
these-
shit like
okay.
product line. You're like, dude, the joke was funny the first time, but
Okay.
Pichu, you're out of here.
Goomba.
Out of here. Why are we talking about Goomba? He's not in the game.
I put him in the game. That's what I'm saying.
Okay, why are they put the skins? Why do they put Alex? Oh, it's in alphabetical.
He's
That's
the
why. It's in alphabetical.
And then this one will be.
We
Oh,
just remove.
No, we
it.
don't.
Remove.
Just don't even put them on there.
Just remove it.
Just delete the last
Just
tiers.
Remove the tier.
Just remove the tier, bro.
Dude, you could have done that on that screen.
How do
what
I
the
do
fuck
that?
are you doing? Click it.
Edit
doing
it
it. I'm
again.
doing it. I've been here.
And E tier. Guys,
E tier.
Charizard's E tier.
I fucking love E
Give,
tier.
give it an E tier.
Okay.
dude.
Also, do we wanna? I feel like for some characters, it's like, I wanna keep the Echo Fighter, but not the original character.
What the fuck is
Okay,
wrong
we'll
with
get to that. I don't know when the fuck that's gonna come
fine,
up, but
fine. Let's
okay.
disregard Echoes.
Yeah,
for
just
now.
go to Banjo
Alright.
first. Just Banjo's
So,
first. Okay, Banjo.
Banjo's awesome.
Get him out of here.
Yeah.
Get the.
Get him out of Banjo.
No.
Whoa,
He's
whoa, whoa,
here's
whoa.
Aiden. He's. It's good that he's in Ultimate. It's good that he's in a Smash game. Why does he need to still be in Smash? Like he's had his time to be like.
He's retro.
He's been in. Yeah,
He's
I
like
think.
Pac-Man. He's like
I think.
he's the Pac-Man of the N64.
Banjo-Kazooie is not as big
Yeah,
as you think it is.
he's kind of done now. Like, he's been in Smash. He had his moment. He's
you
been
take
here.
anyone out of the
I think he's
Nintendo area, no one's gonna fucking know who that
We'll
is.
put him on the chopping block.
Nah, dude, you're
We'll put
2-1
him-
right now, bro. You're 2 against
listen,
He's
we're doing-
fucking out of here.
We are doing a first pass through, okay?
Okay.
Bayonetta,
Outta
as
here.
much as
She's
I like
gonna leave.
Bayonetta,
Outta
I
here.
don't really, I don't
She's
really
out of
care.
time. Get
As-
out of here.
Like, she was the Meta Knight, but, like, more annoying.
Okay, it's freaking Bowser. He's
Keep
staying,
Bowser.
bro. Bowser's staying.
Really?
Yeah, it's Bowser,
You
dude.
need the villain from
Yes,
fucking the most
Mario,
famous
dude.
of
You
all
need
time.
Bowser.
Fine.
Bowser Jr. though, you can get rid of him. Yeah.
Really?
Yes.
He's epic!
Why are you arguing
Dude,
Bowser Jr.? Okay, you're a troll, bro.
You're
He's
the-
trolling.
Get out of here.
Uh,
Okay,
uh,
Violet, I mean, come on. We
Violet's
don't have to
out.
talk, we don't have to talk
Violet's
about
out.
this. We don't have to talk about this. Okay.
They're gonna put the new Fire Emblem.
Okay,
back.
this is
Outta
Captain
here.
Falcon. I think is
Outta
an
here.
They have
interesting
to. No,
conversation.
no.
Captain Falcon is a Smash character.
Don't
Yeah,
care.
he is.
Really?
Dude,
Carter,
not
it's
care.
Captain Falcon, bro.
Gage.
Falcon
This-
Punch, bro. If you do Falcon Punch,
Okay,
everyone
Falcon Punch,
freaks out,
yeah,
bro.
yeah.
Holy frick, dude! It's Falcon Punch.
I feel like Captain Falcon needs to be like either overhauled as a character and just add random shit because that's what they did anyways.
or if he was like,
Like
They have
okay,
that-
think about it this way: the Fox and Falco, their movesets are based off of nothing.
Yeah.
When their movesets were made, it was based off the SNES games. They just made shit up. Just make shit up for Captain Falcon
Yeah.
and dude that looked epic. Just give him a big fucking flame sword.
Just-
I don't give a fuck. I don't
think,
know.
I
Just
think,
make him different.
I think just keep Captain Falcon as just like the hype character.
I think
just
he's
like,
on considering here.
You're a weird guy, but
Dude, they haven't had a game since
it doesn't
the
matter. It
GameCube.
doesn't matter.
And
bro.
like,
it doesn't matter.
no,
this
the thing is, no one knows Captain Falcon really.
No.
For
Yes.
F-Zero.
No, they don't.
Oh, okay, but
They know
know
him for
Smash.
I think
Smash Bros.
that's
Smash
why
character.
that's why his only relevancy could just be Smash Bros.
But that's kind of
That's
dumb.
fine.
I feel like that's a pointless.
That's
reason.
like taking out Sub-Zero from Mortal Kombat.
What the fuck are you talking about? Mortal Kombat is its own
That's
series.
very different.
That's a stupid.
But
Mortal Kombat started.
The original cast. It's the original 64 cast.
Yes, but
I don't
like,
think we need to keep everyone.
the thing
from
about
original
Mortal
64.
Kombat,
but Captain
is Mortal
Falcon,
Kombat
yes.
is a game that's just contained to itself.
Self-contained. That was not true. DLC.
Well, they have
Whoa.
crossover characters, but
Omni-Man.
they have original characters. Like Smash
But
doesn't
I'm
have.
talking
Keep
about-
him in considering.
Yeah,
all right.
let's move on. Let's move on.
All right?
Charizard doesn't really need.
Okay, listen. Okay, listen
I think
listen.
Charizard is definitely a keeper.
Listen.
Charizard is one of the most popular Pokemon.
I
I mean,
think
sure, but like,
when we're talking about Charizard, I think that this is considering Charizard as his own character, like as if he was in Smash 4.
I don't know, man.
He is the like one of the poster
I'm
child.
saying,
here's the thing.
I'm saying this: we get rid of Squirtle and Ivysaur. We keep Charizard because he's like the most popular of the.
If there's gonna be one of them, it's gonna be
Put him
Charizard,
on.
right?
Well, I think we need to come back to him because all the other Pokemon we're gonna get to. Crom, guys, kids, Crom. Get him out of here, bro.
If you
No,
no.
Gage, I know you.
Fire, I know that you're a hater.
No.
I know that you hate
Let me
games,
argue.
baby.
I think out of all the Fire Emblem characters to keep, not Crom, dude.
Gage,
No.
you don't know the thing about Fire Emblem. The game Crom is from Save Fire Emblem,
Yeah,
and he's like
this-
the poster.
Isn't Robin in it
child of that
too?
game.
Isn't
This-
Robin in it
this-
too?
This
Robin,
I'd
is
keep
not
Robin
well
over
known.
Crom,
Robin
bro.
is not well known.
Yeah, but
No.
Robin's way more interesting than Crom, bro.
Really?
Robin
I
is
feel
a
like
spell,
they can
bro.
make
Character?
Crom more like way more. Okay, Crom is a character derivative of a character. Roy is kind of an echo fighter of Marth,
Yes.
which is kind of his own character, which now has like the recovery of Ike, which is kind of derivative of Roy. It's like a whole fucking. It's like he's kind of a different character, but he feels samey, right? Awakening is fucking crazy. They could have done so much stuff, but they didn't. He made people give a fuck about Fire Emblem after like 15 years of people trying. And now it's like one of the most important Nintendo franchises. That's why they push that shit so much. We have, what do we have? We had Fire Emblem Three Houses on Switch. We had Fire Emblem Three Houses sequel on Switch as a Warriors game. We had Fire Emblem Engage. We had Fire Emblem Warriors. It's a really big series. You have to understand that even if it's not a game series you like, it still has relevancy.
That's what I'm saying,
But-
Gage.
but-
I don't give a shit about
but-
Fire Emblem, but this is a
but-
very important character
No,
in the history.
but we're
I would rather
but
top Robin.
we're cutting half the roster.
yeah.
So
Yeah, that's
like,
fine.
I think we
Gage,
still have
you
to get rid
need
of him.
Fire Emblem.
I know, but we don't need him. We need like
So,
Marth,
Gage-
Ike, Roy.
Why
Do we
Crom
need any
over
more than
Ike?
that?
Why Roy?
Ike is way cooler.
Why
Where's the-
Roy?
okay.
Why?
Ike
Give
is
me your,
way
give me your
cooler.
argument for Roy.
Crom,
Because-
Crom, Marth, Ike. Because that's all arrows of
As long as there's only 3 Fire Emblem, he can be one of them. I just don't think there needs to be really more than 3 Fire Emblem.
Exactly. So I don't think Cloud. Keep him.
Keep him, dude. I think that he is
He's
just
so
like,
funny, dude.
This is the funniest bastard I know, bro.
Corn, get the fuck out of here.
Yeah. Okay. Thank you.
People didn't even like the game.
Daisy, get out of here.
As if she's a skin. If Daisy's a skin.
Okay. Daisy. Should we make another tier as fine if it's like a skin?
No.
Don't even include that. Just don't even put them on the list because like we need to put Daisy on the list. Like it's Daisy. Like it's basically a skin
Alf is
already.
on here, bro. Do you want to keep Alf?
No.
He's literally
Really? Not even as a skin?
No, keep him as a skin. We're just like they can add whatever skins they want. Same with Dark Pit. Like
Get him out of here.
We'll talk about Echo Fighters later.
Yeah.
Okay. Diddy Kong, bro, he's so funny, guys. Diddy Kong Racing. No one knows who the fuck Diddy Kong is.
In Mario Kart, it makes sense, but in Smash, it's like
I feel like if you're gonna keep any people from the Donkey Kong series, it's gonna be Donkey Kong, and I want to say K. Rool.
I think they would keep Donkey Kong and Diddy Kong over with K. Rool.
I know, but
it really honestly depends on if a new Donkey Kong game is happening at all.
I think Donkey Kong for sure. Diddy Kong, he's on the wire, man. He could get cut, bro.
He's been around for a while.
Like I love Diddy Kong.
Pretty iconic.
I love Diddy Kong.
Honestly, I would still put him on the low end of considering right now because he's iconic to Smash too at this point. I think because of Brawl, he was a really iconic Brawl.
Donkey Kong is keep though. For sure. It's Donkey Kong.
Okay, Donkey Kong is
for sure.
Really?
It's Donkey Kong, bro.
Shut the fuck up. I know you're just trying to piss me
Okay,
off.
Dr. Mario's out of here.
Get him out of here.
He's out of here, bro.
Get him out of here. Don't even fucking look
Dude,
at
they're
me
not gonna
like
add
that. Don't
Dr.
even fucking
Mario
look at
in
me
like
like
a new no, dude. It's
Smash relevance.
Oh, dude.
Shut the fuck up!
Fucking dog, dude.
Aiden, I understand the argument of like important to Smash, but saying Dr. Mario should stay is taking it too far. No, you're not
it's
putting him
not.
there.
Get out of here.
First run
out of
through.
here.
Oh my
First run
gosh.
through. Let me have a thesis.
You know your thesis. I don't even care,
Duck
dude.
Goo.
Okay, Duck Hunt.
Get him out
Why
of
you
here.
went to Falco?
Get
Duck Hunt's
Falco
right
out
there,
of here.
bro.
Oh, oops.
Get Falco out of here.
Okay, I don't care. Honestly, I don't really give a fuck about Duck Hunt.
I don't give
It's
a fuck
cool,
about
but
Duck
like
Hunt.
he had his moment and he's done.
He's so produced. You sound like you're on Shark Tank.
Okay, I don't
Just
give
keep
a shit about Falco.
No, make
Just
Fox
get
and Falco. Fox and
Yeah.
Falco is like the same character. That's all.
And
you
then
need.
all you need is
He
Fox.
just pissed off so many people.
I don't give a shit.
I don't care.
I know.
I don't care.
funny
Fox-
guy.
Fox has
Okay.
to stay.
Fox has Smash Bros.
Just put the Star Fox character into one moveset, and there you go.
No. Put him in consideration.
Carter, he has to be keep. I'm
First
sorry.
one through. First run through.
Fine.
This is bad. Okay, that's just.
Ganondorf
Why do they
is
even have
evil.
Enderman on this
They need to
list?
fucking revamp
Ganondorf,
Ganon.
guys.
They need to revamp him, but
If he gets
They didn't
revamped,
revamp him already. Oh no, they kind of just retroed him.
they just put a sword on
So,
him.
guys, we have a sword, but kind of still not a sword.
But it is a really funny move, though.
Guys, we added a sword, and he's still the worst character in the game. Still.
Ganondorf keep.
he has to be
Really?
a keep. I think.
You can't just say really for everything.
Put him in keep.
Fucking Zelda,
Okay,
dipshit.
okay,
Okay,
whatever.
well, we don't have to talk about Greninja.
Greninja, just get him.
Okay, listen.
No.
I watched. Speaking of the Scott the Wasp video,
Mm-hmm.
talking about things. Pokemon is a very worldwide phenomenon.
know.
Yeah,
2
but, like-
years ago, Greninja was the most popular Pokemon in the world, over like Pikachu and Eevee and Charizard and shit. People care about this more than you guys
But
think.
now the time has passed. Greninja's not. No one cares about him anymore.
He came back in the anime.
No one cares, dude.
How many
He's
people
not
watch
coming
the
back.
anime?
We're
That are
home.
playing
A
this
lot of
game,
people,
that are
actually.
playing this game.
Like he was very relevant.
Okay. To that point, how many of these characters that are in Smash Bros were from a game that was developed not in Japan?
What do you mean not in Japan?
Banjo
Does
Kazooie.
not developed in
Japan.
Well, yeah, but the difference is a lot of these games come over to the West.
Yeah, but but Japanese games are often inspired by Japanese culture, right? This is a very heavily there's a lot of JRPG characters.
Well, yeah,
this
but
story,
like
right?
this is a difference between of video games, which this is about.
This is why Xbox needs to make their own fighter, bro. I'm just kidding.
It would be like PlayStation.
Anyway,
Yeah, it would suck.
Hero needs to stay.
I do think that Hero is important. Like Dragon Quest is super fucking important.
If you're gonna
On
put,
Nintendo,
if you're gonna put
especially.
JRPG characters, I feel like Hero and Cloud
I
are the
think
ones that make the most sense.
Yep. Like these two.
Ice
are,
Climbers, get the fuck out of here.
They're awesome.
As
but
much as I
they
like
can't
Ice
stay.
Climbers, I kind of like don't give a fuck
Ike,
anymore.
are we keeping Ike?
Ike is like the Wii era of Fire
I
Emblem,
think
but
it-
like who really cares about the
He's the
Wii
only.
game?
He's the
Okay.
only Fire Emblem character that I think is cool.
Hypothetically,
Gage,
he is GameCube.
That
too.
doesn't mean anything. Shut the fuck up. I feel like
Except that all. They need to get rid of that all and just have his other all as the default, and then we're good.
I think honestly, just add all of the Dragon Quest characters. Why didn't they just add all of them?
No, dude, they don't. Need, what are you talking about?
No, as skins.
Oh, as skins,
well,
yeah.
yeah.
Who cares about the skins? Like they can just
Wait,
add as
so
many
is
as they want.
Ike hype or?
They keep Marth, Ike, and Chrom. Those are the Fire Emblem
I would
characters.
say,
And I'm okay with that.
Kind of considering, because like I don't even know if we need 4 Fire Emblem characters. I feel like
We only need 3. Marth, Ike,
Such a
and
hater.
Aiden
Chrom.
wants an argument for Byleth.
I
No,
kind of
no.
do because Byleth is
No.
Byleth is the one that people bought.
And
the most people know
I
about.
kind of agree with that.
Byleth, I think Byleth is more iconic than Ike or
Ike is iconic to Smash.
I guess. Really,
Sure.
Ike is iconic to Smash.
Yes.
Oh, really?
Yes.
Okay, fine. I'll understand that.
Incineroar,
Incineroar, I
I
don't
feel-
care. It's. Listen, these are the flavor of the week Pokemon.
Yeah.
Exactly, bro.
Blah blah blah.
Inkling,
Inkling
yeah.
stay.
Yep.
yeah.
Sorry, guys.
Isabel,
Sorry.
stay.
No.
Gage,
Dude, are you kidding me?
Gage,
No.
you can't even fucking argue.
Carter,
Yeah, I know you
don't
don't.
look
I
at
know
me.
you don't even
Carter.
like the game.
Yay.
Let me
I don't
say
even know
something,
your
dude.
Isabel.
Let me
Okay,
say
let's-
something.
Gage
They can
case,
have
bum, bum.
no. Let me have a
Gage
moment,
case.
bro. Just have Isabel and Villager as the same character. They don't need to be 2 different characters. Just have the Animal Crossing character.
I'm
They're
gonna
the
say
same
something
character.
you don't like, Gage. I think that we can trim the fat of Animal Crossing and just have Isabel.
No, it's gonna be just Villager.
I-
Why just
No,
Isabel, bro?
No Villager.
I agree with this.
Why just Isabel?
Isabel is the poster child.
I know it's your
of
guy.
Animal
The
Crossing.
whole point of Animal
No, it's
Crossing
not.
is Gage Carter. Can you let me talk for a second? Okay? Let me actually say words.
Hey.
The whole point of Animal Crossing is it's like you get to make your own character and live in a world and like do your own thing. So Villager represents making your own character and like you get to live in your own world and customize things.
But the problem with that is that you don't really have a face to attach it to if you just put a random villager in.
Yeah.
Okay, make it
It's
so you
kinda
can
mid-
customize
it's
your
like-
Villager,
It's
bro.
kind of well.
They're
That's what,
not gonna do
That's
that.
well,
awesome,
well,
bro.
think about it.
That
That's
would
what
be
they tried to do
awesome,
with
but they're
Steve,
not gonna
right?
do that.
Sakurai talked about like at first we were thinking about trying to let players import skins in their skins
That
into
would've
the
been
game,
awesome.
but it was too complicated and it was like too complicated,
Okay.
right? You can't have customizable things
Okay.
besides Mii's, right?
Yeah, how about I propose this?
Okay.
They get rid of both of them and they just make
No,
Tom Nook.
so-
they make
so
Tom
they would
Nook
not
the
do that.
character.
They make Lloyd Rocket his
Tom Nook is the new character.
Gage, I'm
Then
sorry to break
I would
your
be
heart
so
right now.
hyped.
I'm trying. I know you really don't like
Isabel
Isabel, but
is
It makes no
unfortunately
sense,
have
bro.
to
so
admit
fucking
What even
Yes.
is your argument?
that
How many girls do you know from ages 16 to 19 that do not know who Isabel Animal Crossing is?
I don't.
I don't think you understand the
Literally-
cultural impact that Animal Crossing and Isabel had during the pandemic. Animal Crossing outsold all like Zelda and Mario and Smash Bros and almost Mario Kart. What the fuck?
So
That it was a big deal. Animal Crossing is a big deal because of Isabel.
so why don't you just make them the same character? Just have
don't need to.
just have them both be the same character.
I think having Villager having like 8 skins to represent like an approximation of like all what people could have looked like instead of having a complicated customization is more complicated than it needs to be. Just have a character that represents Animal Crossing and doesn't like change as radically as
I
a
feel
player
like-
character can be. That's why they didn't add Monster Hunter.
I feel like if they were to do anything, we keep Isabel, we get rid of Villager, and they add Tom Nook.
That's fine.
Tom Nook and Isabel as the Villager, as the Animal Crossing representation.
Yeah, I
That's
think
good.
that's significantly better.
That's good.
There we go.
As long as Tom Nook is the default one, so
Unfortunately,
his icon appears instead of hers. Can we say that?
That's fine. Whatever. What the fuck ever.
Can you edit have half Tom Nook, half Isabel on that?
Do that. Don't even
Alright,
do
fine.
that. I don't. He just hates this
Do it.
character for
Fine.
no fucking reason.
Ivysaur, I love Ivysaur.
Chopping block, bro. Chopping block.
Yeah.
No,
I'd
don't
say not
don't keep
completely out of here.
Ivysaur, bro.
I think that.
Bro, Ivysaur, the second
Okay,
evolution
listen.
of them.
I feel like
good point.
you
actually.
are,
the second
you are
evolution.
missing how important Pokemon is as a series. Like we're talking about how important Fire Emblem is as a series now. Think about that times like 400. Pokemon is so fucking important.
You were just complaining that they have too many Gen 1 Pokemon.
I'm still saying that, but I don't think that Ivysaur is part of that. Ivysaur is like such a huge part of the original anime, which is the one that people watched.
Again, he's the second evolution, though. Why is he the one that's in the game?
Hey,
Make it Bulbasaur, bro.
First run through.
Bulbasaur.
First run through. Hey, the oft forgotten mid evolution. Hey,
And he should be forgotten, maybe.
okay, fuck you. Get out of here.
No, we already decided Falco
we
and
already-
Fox are... Yeah.
Joker's epic, but I
Right,
don't
he's-
see
yeah,
why
he's
he's
out of
coming
here.
as
If
his
they're
next
gonna-
persona.
yeah, exactly.
right.
You have to
so
keep Jigglypuff, you have to keep
I'm,
Jigglypuff.
no, I'm
You have to keep
sorry,
Jigglypuff.
guys. I'm sorry, guys. I know it's a big melee. Like, Ooh, Jigglypuff's a big
No,
Smash
even in
character.
Ultimate too, and in
Jigglypuff,
Brawl, it's like this is like a Smash character.
Yes,
it's
exactly,
in the same
bro.
vein as Captain Falcon,
Exactly.
but to an even bigger extent.
I no. Captain Falcon is a bigger
Maybe
Smash
to a
character.
casual.
No, Jigglypuff is for the casuals, bro.
Guess who's making the game?
Big Bear.
Nintendo.
the casuals.
Doesn't care about casuals.
They care more about casuals.
don't care about.
Okay, also, I do want to break the notion that the Smash was never intended to be competitive, because it was intended for both, explicitly. He said that in, like, a couple of interviews.
Well, no,
he's definitely
competitive and casual.
I didn't mean it wasn't.
casual.
Yeah, I didn't mean it was like it wasn't supposed to have competitive elements.
Yeah,
I just meant most fighters are like made specifically competitive. Smash is not made specifically
It
competitive.
crosses a weird bridge.
Exactly.
That's why people are, like, there's always an argument, it's like, is Smash a fighting game? It's like, blah, 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 whatever.
Yeah,
They
fight.
Honestly, I'm willing to put...
argument I've ever heard of.
Really?
That should be the argument.
Really? There's a very, very common argument. That
I know
Smash
people
is not a
argue
fighting
that, but
game.
it's stupid.
It's the stupidest fucking argument.
I'm willing to put Jigglypuff on the high end of considering.
That probably makes her scared though, so it's kind of mean to do that.
That's
but
true, right?
let's just keep
I don't get why.
Okay, Kazuya had his moment.
Okay, let me talk about something. This game was only half developed by Nintendo. Do you know who else developed it? Bandai Namco.
It's true.
Bandai Namco's big flagship fighting game series, which is one of the big three pillars of fighting games,
Tekken.
is Tekken.
True.
The main
And
character of
it
Tekken
represents
is Kazuya.
It represents a 3D fighting game.
It's a different.
Okay,
genre,
fine. We
too,
keep
yeah.
him and Ken, right? Ken and Ryu.
We're not keeping Ken.
Well, Ken over Ryu, bro.
No.
What the fuck are you talking
Think about it, bro.
You like-
people. I actually like Ryu more than Ken.
Wait, so what are you arguing?
because Ken is like, I don't just Ken is more popular than Ryu.
No, he's
That's not
Yes,
true.
he is.
With a
No.
no.
Yes,
think,
he is.
Now think about it as a casual Street Fighter guy.
Yes.
Like, as someone who's just, like,
No.
sees it on the arcade.
No.
Absolutely not.
No, I think casuals think Ken more than Ryu.
Both of them put
I think
Chun-Li.
more people who are like, oh, I barely know about Street Fighter. So many people want to pick Ken.
But
He's
they
the most
know
played character
Ryu.
in Street Fighter 6.
But they
and like
know Ryu.
so many people. Well, yeah, they know, but
But they know
it's
Ryu.
Ken, bro.
But they know Ryu.
It's
Gage.
Ken.
Gage, but they know
Logically,
Ryu.
you put Ryu in.
Gage?
but-
High end
No,
of
dude.
chopping block. First run through. Okay, you can make a longer case later. Okay. We have time. It's only like 8:00.
No, it's not bad.
Uh,
I kind of want to grab a drink real quick.
Okay, you want to take a quick?
Hurry up, little boy.
Don't know, Gage.
Dude, it's King Dedede. Sakurai
like
voices him, bro.
I feel like if
Sakurai
we're gonna have
voices
two
him.
characters for Kirby, I feel like King Dedede and Kirby are gonna be the ones.
Yeah, King Dedede is the
You don't think
original.
that Meta Knight is
Dude,
more iconic?
No,
Kirby?
King Dedede is the
Dedede
original
is the original,
enemy.
yeah.
He's in the first game. He's always been there with Kirby. It makes way more sense to have just those
Meta
two.
Knight is
Meta Knight
big
is
in-
awesome.
The thing about if we're bringing in the
Okay.
Smash Legacy,
I'll put him on low end.
Meta Knight.
You have to keep King Dedede, bro.
I guess
It's
Meta
King
Knight is a
Dedede.
little visually too similar to Kirby, I guess.
Like, look at King Dedede, bro. Just look at his
Shut
face.
up, whatever. we'll put him on the low end. It keeps.
It doesn't mean anything.
Isabelle is the most sure to be in the next
Because
game.
that's our order,
Yeah,
guys.
she's gonna be the number one character they
Guys,
show.
there's
on
no
the-
way it's not that.
No way, dude. What, King
Alright.
K. Rule?
He has to go.
Okay, how
I want to
represent?
keep him, but
I know
He has to go.
he has to go.
He had his moment, Carter.
How many of these people just had their moment?
I think that's
Yeah,
just
no.
a lot of them, man. Like, they have their moment to be in the Smash game, but, like, they don't need to keep being in Smash games.
Villain of Donkey Kong.
Yeah, but, like,
Bring him
barely.
back. If they bring
Barely.
him back, then like if they make a new Donkey Kong game and K. Rool's in it, then obviously I think he should be in. But
We'll put him
For
on,
now,
honestly, I
put
feel
him
like
on
low,
chopping.
I'll put him on the chopping.
Yeah, put him on the monkey pilot.
Kirby.
Kirby, it's Kirby.
Kirby,
Sorry.
get out of
Yeah,
here.
Kirby's the.
I feel like this is like the most recognized tertiary
Oh, absolutely.
Nintendo franchise.
It's Kirby,
Especially in
bro.
Japan.
It's Kirby,
Holy
bro.
shit.
Look at him.
I know.
You know how much freaking merchandise Kirby has,
How
bro?
many people do you,
You know how
who are, like,
you know how much
video
you know how
games
much
they love
fucking Kirby merchandise I have.
Exactly my point.
I'm talking about.
8 trillion gallons of
Link.
Kirby.
Okay, I
Get him
want
outta here.
to move Link over here because I want to talk about him specifically later because he's a weird case. 'cause
He needs a
he's
special
weird.
little
He's
corner.
a little special character.
All right, Little Mac,
Little Mac has like the Smash Bros effect where he's important.
Get him out of here.
but he has to leave.
He has two. What the fuck? Whoa! I just lowered myself.
I'm sorry, guys. Just had a bit of a moment.
Sorry, guys. Just had a little bit. Wait, can I go up?
Yes, you pull the thing. Yep, there you go.
There we go. I mean, are you really saying putting Lil Mac on the chopping
Yeah,
block?
he has to go, man.
I feel like he has the same Smash effect that like Captain Falcon does
No.
for 64. Like,
I feel
for
like
Smash
he's
4.
kind
I
of just a
think so.
fan service character
That's awesome.
I think he's just kind of cool, but like,
Well,
Retro
the thing is, you
throwback.
do need some retro characters in there.
You need retro characters that everybody recognizes. You want to catch a casual demographic, dude. Everybody's father and uncle knows about Little Mac. Punch Out was literally yes. Talk to your dad. Your dad will talk about Punch Out probably.
I actually don't think so.
Punch Out.
My dad is a Street Fighter guy.
My dad.
You know who my dad played?
My dad didn't play
in Street back when Street Fighter 2 was in the arcades. He played Ken.
Yeah.
My dad was a Genesis guy, so.
Ooh. My dad was an Asphalt 6 guy on his Android BlackBerry phone.
So he never played.
Yeah, we have the trifecta of dads.
Asphalt is okay.
Can we put him on? Can we put him on chopping block?
I put him in
Just to make him feel better, but he's.
Just to make him feel better.
I feel like there is an argument for retro characters.
Yeah,
we need some retro characters.
I feel like that in combination with the Smash effect in Smash 4. Like if you were around in Smash 4, Little Mac was like honestly one of the most iconic characters in Smash 4. Not only because of how shit he was, but because of like he was like quick and scrappy and bad somehow.
I like that. Reveal trailer also was pretty good.
One of the best reveal trailers of any Smash characters, to be honest.
Luke is in the car.
Lucario.
Get him out.
No! Get him out of here, man!
Lucario.
Dude, no.
Right.
And
Lucas, get him
Lucas.
out of here.
No, I'm sorry.
The game didn't even come over here.
It's Lucas, bro. Like,
Really?
make him an S skin, bro. Why does he can't just be an S
If we're
skin?
keeping
That's fine. That's fine. Less skin is
if
fine.
we're even
keeping
Really,
S.
I would like because like some of these characters I don't want in at all, but some of them I want still in as skins. Can we have a separate tier for keeping in as skins or something?
Probably should. Just make Chopped Monkey Pilot into a skin one and move those guys. Well, then we have to move.
Let's find to make another one.
Just make
That's
another
fine,
one,
that's
guys.
fine.
So that's not outing.
How do I do it?
Name this the Skinner tier.
Skinbot, please. Skinbot. Syncbot. Snickbot.
I don't like Snickbot very much.
Snickbot.
Snickers.
Snake bitch. Snicker.
Sinker. All right, sure.
Snickers
Oh, man,
makes you.
I'm dyslexic.
They have gradients.
Ooh, great.
Okay, so put
Put-
fucking.
Okay, so-
Lucas down there.
Lucas,
and then put
Dr.
Daisy,
Mario.
I forget what this is. We're just gonna put
Skin.
old skins. Okay, whatever. Lucas is still there. Falco is still here.
Dr. Mario.
Why is they already here? I'm putting him in considering, bro.
No, we're not. We said that we weren't doing them, bro.
No,
You can't go back,
I'm
bro.
having a no. This is
No.
the first pass through, buddy.
No, I accidentally put them there, guys.
So put Dr. Mario in the.
Yeah, Dr. Mario's a skin.
Where is he?
He's in that one.
Boom, block.
Those are all good.
And then put Daisy and.
Yeah,
Put
Daisy
all these
and
guys in here.
they can just be skins. You can. There's no harm in having skins.
Well, I don't even know if Pit. I don't even know if.
Yeah, well, I guess we'll get to that. But the heroes can go in there.
Yeah, heroes and
Keep skin.
and Alex can obviously go in there.
Yeah, Alex
yeah.
is almost as recognizable as Steve is at this point. Alf, I don't give a fuck.
We haven't even decided all on there, bro.
Yeah.
This is an interesting situation because I don't.
Save Alf, bro. We haven't even talked
Dude,
about all of
we have to put the Mario Brothers in the game.
I know that we're putting the Mario Brothers in the game, but I don't know if like is it. Are we keeping Luigi as similar as he is to
Is
Mario?
Luigi gonna be a skin?
Yeah, I don't know.
Maybe
Like
he's just a skin.
that might just
Maybe
be
Luigi's just
how
a skin.
important is Luigi? Okay,
How
Luigi's
well
Mansion,
did Luigi's Mansion 3
like
sell?
really good, like 10.8 million copies. It was a sleeper hit.
If they put,
Like I played
Like,
it for 5 hours.
I
Good.
like that game.
I've heard so
That
many
game's
people
really
say
good.
that.
That game's really good.
It's a good game. I feel like he could be a skin. He also could be completely
also Luigi.
revamped into like a Luigi's Mansion specific.
It's also
character.
Luigi, guys. Like, come on.
You gotta put Luigi.
Well,
in
just,
there.
there's a conversation. but
Luigi is the
realistically-
better Mario brother.
Luigi.
And then Mario is Mario.
So,
So
of
get
course.
the fuck out of here.
Okay.
Mega Man, I
Oh,
don't
wait,
think
hold
he
on,
should
hold
be
on.
in here.
Okay, Marth. I'm sorry.
You gotta put Marth in there.
He's poster child.
Yeah, it's Marth,
Fire
bro.
Emblem.
Put Marth in there.
Lucina, Skin,
She's
Skin.
fine because she's kind of important.
Mega Man.
Mega Man is a retro.
You have to
I
have
also
Mega
don't
Man.
think they're gonna be
Really?
in there.
It's Mega Man, bro.
Dude,
Mega
like-
Man over
Okay,
Little Mac?
how important is
Yes, Mega Man
now?
over Little Mac.
Exactly. Mega Man hasn't had a good game.
I think
in a
Mega Man
while.
over Little
Okay,
Mac.
to be honest, Mega Man was like one of the most consistent. Like if
Yeah.
if you're talking retro, Duck Hunt had
Yeah.
one game. Mega Man had
Exactly.
11.
Like if you're gonna argue the retro pick as Little Mac, I think Mega Man makes way more
Would have been
sense.
top considering. Right there. Okay, Mewtwo is one of the most iconic Pokemon. It's like he's like in like
Mewtwo.
Mewtwo's insane, bro.
I do not want to talk about the Miis right now.
Just one.
Yeah, the Miis are awesome, bro.
Just one Mii.
They're hilarious, bro.
Just one Mii.
No.
Put them in the skin.
Just one Mii? Oh, then and just be able to.
Yeah, like
why are they separated into 3 in the
know.
first place?
I don't know, bro.
Okay, Min.
No.
So don't let your hatred of the character in Ultimate let Min.
Arms was my first Switch game.
Is Arms important, or is this
Not-
like an
Are they
Ice
gonna make?
situation?
Are they gonna make another Arms game?
I think
50% chance.
I hope
Dude, they made another 1-2 Switch game.
it's true.
and
That probably cost like
probably
nothing.
took
the
no
one
effort,
that
yeah,
beta
exactly.
tested so poorly.
They still released it.
like
It's
fuck
awesome.
it. We already did work on it.
Honestly, I'm so
I don't think
outta
they
here.
need Min, bro.
I think regarding the state of Arms, it launched near the launch of the Switch, and then after that, no one really gave a fuck. Like it did.
I feel like if they have a second Arms game and it's good, they're gonna put a character from that game.
honestly, probably lowest end of chopping block. Corin, we already talked about
yes.
this.
Is dying, bro. It's literally
out of
in there
here,
with
bro.
them.
Not even your alt is making it over.
I put Inkling in the alt one. Game
I
and
think
Watch.
Mr.
Game
Game
Watch
Watch
is fun.
is
You have
And
to
I
keep
feel
it,
like
bro.
we have
Yeah,
to
yeah, yeah.
because he's like a
Keep him
silly
in.
part of Nintendo's
He's
history.
awesome.
Keep all the cool references. Make him not so annoying, dude. Please. He's
I don't
so
care, bro.
cool.
Make him annoying. It's funny.
I agree with that kind of.
Okay, I want to talk about Xenoblade later. Okay, I'm so sorry. I love
They-
Earthbound.
They could cut.
No.
I could cut.
They could cut.
Cut.
Really?
Nice. Cuz nice.
Yeah.
Just put him as his own stage.
Pac-Man, get the fuck out of here. I'm just kidding.
Pac-Man.
You
can't not have Pac-Man.
Pac-Man is okay.
Pac-Man,
Game and Watch
bro.
represents like retro, but Pac-Man represents like arcades.
Yes.
Right. I think that's important.
It's
as well.
Pac-Man, bro.
Palatino out of here.
Yeah, why
we
is
don't.
Palatino, bro? Like, come on.
Sakurai.
Yeah, he made. It's because he made the game, bro. It's like, Peach.
Meta
Knight.
Knight.
okay. Here's the thing: if you could have 3 Fire Emblem characters, we could still have 3 Kirby characters.
Yeah, but should it be Meta Knight?
Yes, it's Meta
Is
Knight.
that not still
3.
represent? Is that still not like old representation? Do we not want new stuff in it?
Well, I want new stuff, but like, I still feel like those 3 are like.
If we want 3 characters, that means you don't get Bandana.
I think if they have to stick with 3 characters, it has to be
I
those
feel like
3.
if they're
But like,
I would prefer
like,
Meta Knight over Bandana.
I love
Yes.
Bandanity, but those are the 3, bro. Like, they have to have those 3 before they have.
I just think that Meta Knight is too derivative of Kirby.
It's Meta Knight.
I feel like
I don't
if
know,
you're-
man. It's Meta Knight.
I feel like if we're
Alright.
keeping
It's
2
Meta Knight,
Kirby
man.
characters,
I think 3 Kirby characters, bro. If we can have 3 Fire Emblem, like we can still have 3 Kirby characters.
I guess that's true. That's fine.
Like, and then like a 4th Kirby character. I mean, obviously I'm biased. I don't think they need one, but
Nintendo is pushing Kirby.
like
kinda
they
hard right now,
wouldn't
to be
like a
honest.
4th Kirby character wouldn't be like
they always
stupid.
push Kirby pretty
Like,
hard.
Yeah, but especially now though, like there's a remake.
Forgotten
Like,
Land.
I understand that like I'm like a really hardcore Kirby fan, but I
Well,
also
so am I.
still think that like I don't know.
I'm a
Kirby's
huge
Kirby's
Kirby
big, bro.
fan, but
And, like,
I don't think Kirby. I don't know.
Yeah, but if we're giving Fire Emblem the argument of like the same argument, I feel like Kirby, like
Kirby have the same amount of importance at this point. and
Yeah, so
Nintendo's
3 is fine.
Yeah.
3 is fine. I agree with
Fine. Okay,
Peach stays.
has a little bit of Smash Effect as well.
But also, it's
that-
fucking Peach.
But, like, it's Peach, dude. It's not Peach, dude.
Whatever.
like holy frick, she's in a movie, bro.
Peach. Pichu.
Can we
get the
have-
fuck
Skins.
outta here.
Pichu's a skin.
Yeah.
Pikachu stays.
Oh,
I don't, even
Pichu.
I don't even want him as a skin. Just get
Pichu.
No, put him as a skin for card.
Wait, honestly, Pichu as a skin doesn't really make sense.
Yeah,
It doesn't, but like
Yeah, so just get him out of here.
I don't know if this tier isn't necessarily going to be like
neither
skin,
does Chrom.
but like we don't know what the next Smash game is going to be like. So like this
Chrom's
tier is
not
kind of
even-
just like add them in an alternative
Chrom's
way.
not even in
you know?
there.
Whatever.
Anyways, Pikachu's obviously in because it's
Yeah,
Pikachu.
That's Pikachu.
Olimar, I think,
They can
should
cut
be
him.
in.
What the fuck? No, you can't.
What? They can't cut him.
Dude,
Olimar?
Pikmin 4?
Pikmin.
Pikmin 1 and 2?
Pikmin.
4, bro. Like
Pikmin 3 Deluxe?
Pikmin.
They released 3 Pikmin
Dude.
games on the Switch?
he had
Dude, Pikmin is like one of the most important cult classics. That's what you're missing, right? It's not like super like influential. It's not like influential in the way that Mario is, but it's influential in as much as that there are still ways that you can make weird games and have audiences for it. on
he is in
consoles.
Nintendo World.
And 3 Pikmin games
Also,
are on the Switch.
Why
Miyamoto's
does that-
like love child.
We're not talking about this. Isn't the Switch anymore, bro? This is past the Switch.
But
Switch
it
too,
is
bro.
just current.
Backwards compatible. I hope.
The Switch is most recent, dude. What are you
I'm sorry. I just don't think that there's a lot of argument to keep Olimar out of
I was gonna agree, but Carter's making me mad, so I wanted to go.
I'm
sorry, you're just being dumb, bro.
Stop.
This looks way better, bro. I can see them all now.
We're on Pit. No, Piranha Plant.
Oh, Piranha Plant.
Get out of here.
Not what was funny for a second. Okay, Pit had 3 games.
2 games.
3.
You had 3?
Game Boy.
Oh shit.
But like, dude, are we really counting the Game Boy games?
Yes.
Sorry.
Like Uprising
I'm
was
just
like
kidding.
Uprising was like 10 years ago.
He has almost the same argument as Little Mac, but I feel like it's less.
Yeah,
I feel like he's on the chopping block, buddy.
Yeah.
Sakurai said that he's probably not gonna be in the next Smash game, and without that Sakurai magic bias, how important is Pit to Nintendo history? I think that
Pokemon Trainer's not gonna be a character anymore.
Really?
It's not gonna be like,
I think Pokemon Trainer is the coolest concept and execution of any character in the entire
I
game.
feel like they should keep them, but they should rotate them out for the new Pokemon.
Like the newest, like one of the newer gen. Honestly, I think that they said something good in the alpha. They're like switch it out either for like Johto, like with the next generation, or the newest generation.
guys, what if they make it so there's only one Pokemon character? It's Pokemon Trainer, and you just pick 3 of any Pokemon.
It goes into a menu.
crazy.
That's a great idea.
Like you
They should just lean into crazy shit like that.
That's what I'm thinking. The
That
next
would
Smash
take
game.
so much development.
That's kind of the problem.
Dude, they redeveloped every stage for Steve.
The problem with this list is like this is kind of just for fun, but I think the next Smash game is going to be so wildly different that like most of how these characters work is going to to be completely different.
This game,
they're going to do something insane.
This series is so derivative of itself that if there's I don't think that Nintendo trusts a radical stage after this change, like a big radical change after how well this did. I don't think it's going to be as different as you think it is.
We'll see what happens, bro.
I guess
we'll come back to this video and see who's right.
I think we're going to put them in considering for now. Really?
Pyramithra.
Oh, Pyramithra.
Why do they have it separate and combined?
Okay, before
like there's just Mithra.
Number
and there's
one,
both.
This is a switching character like Sheik and Zelda is in a game where Sheik and Zelda are just separate.
I mean, that's kind of cool, but
cute.
also, but if I feel like if you're putting any Xenoblade character, it's got to be Shulk.
Number 2,
Shulk
I think
is like has a funny accent.
now it's time for me to do the Fire Emblem argument on you for Xenoblade. Monolith Soft is so important now. There have been 4 Xenoblade entries. They helped develop Tears of the Kingdom, Breath of the Wild. They helped develop Animal Crossing. They helped develop Splatoon. Xenoblade is like significantly more important than
if they're gonna put more Xenoblade characters, I feel like they're just gonna put someone.
You put Noah in. I don't even.
I don't know.
I think that your hatred for them, it's whatever.
I don't really have hatred for them.
Sorry. The general, not your specific, but like the general animosity towards Pyramithra. I understand it because, blah blah. blah. Anime sword fight, another anime sword fighter in Smash Bros.
I feel like I like Pyramithra. I think they're fun to play. Yeah. I'm gonna be honest, but like
I understand why people were upset when it happened, though, right? But I can't understate the significance of Xenoblade 2.
Or Pyramithra like big characters in Xenoblade.
They're
because I don't know enough about Xenoblade.
Yeah, I'm not even arguing this because I'm a filthy.
Shulk is his own guy in the whole story, but like Pyramithra are like as main characters as
were they in 3
the main characters.
also? So were they in 2 and 3?
Finished 3.
Is Shulk in all of them?
They're all in it because it's like a crossover of 1 and 2.
Okay.
I just think Shulk's accent is really funny.
I also like. I think that Shulk is the. I think it's undeniable that Shulk has to stay.
Well, Shulk's staying.
He's kind of the poster child.
I feel like you only can keep one of them.
Really? No, because Xenoblade is just as important as Fire Emblem or Kirby. This dude, Xenoblade outsells Kirby games like pretty consistently and significantly.
I'm just a filthy casual, bro. I'm sorry.
I'm just a filthy.
I played Xenoblade Chronicles X on my Wii U.
Richter.
Just add that game, man.
Just the entire game.
Get Richter out of here. I'm sorry. I like Richter, but
he's a skin, bro. If we're adding
get Simon.
No, I don't care that. I don't care for Simon.
Either of them. Okay.
Yeah, we're getting Simon out here.
I don't think Robin.
Why, dude? Talk about Simon if you're gonna talk about Richter.
Oh, I don't care about Simon.
Yeah,
he's like a retro representative, but he does it worse than Mega Man.
Guys, he had his moment.
Real. Actually, I want to rename this one. They had
their moment. It's like the only one that's spelled
Shut
That's
up,
okay.
bro.
You even used the right
Why
there.
Sans in here? Okay.
What the? Why is he?
I don't know.
I think someone was just like, I'm gonna be silly.
Okay.
Holy frick!
Pretty epic that Ridley's in the game, but does he still need to be in the game?
Yeah.
He's pretty cool, but
Yes,
like
he's pretty iconic to the
villain.
Metroid.
I don't know. I feel like people are gonna see
I
him and
feel
be like,
like-
he's awesome.
I
bro.
feel like if you're gonna put Metroid's pretty big.
Yeah.
You gotta have two characters from
Yeah.
Metroid, and it's gonna be Samus and it's gonna be Ridley.
Samus Ridley.
We're
Yeah.
not putting Zero
Yeah.
Suit. We can
Yeah.
agree on that,
Yeah.
correct?
Yeah,
Yeah.
we'll put Zero.
Also,
Suit
Ridley
as a
just looks
screen,
kinda
or
awesome.
maybe-
Ridley's fucking cool.
Yeah.
He's got the green thingy.
He's
out,
just
dude.
cool,
Well,
dude.
I want to put Zero Suit Samus in the
No.
The alt thing under the context
Okay, yeah.
that like we're returning
Like,
to the concept of
yeah,
them
the
still
brawl
being
thing.
in there. Yeah.
Yeah, some weird like
Yeah,
this.
yeah.
This is just kind of like they're in the game somehow,
Yeah, yeah,
not
yeah.
necessarily like a skin,
I
but
see.
can be a skin.
Did we say that Pit is out?
But yeah.
Oh no, we put him in Chopped. So
But like everyone
I
said he
feel
was
like
out,
he's
so I don't know why
out.
he's even on the
Okay,
chopping
yeah,
block.
we're-
Yeah.
Okay, now whatever.
Don't put him in the skin, bro. He's not a
Oh,
skin.
sorry.
Dark face.
You're the skin, bro. He's the defender.
Dark
guy.
Pit's not in the game.
Oh, Rob. Guys, he's not
outta
even
here.
a video game character.
He's out of here.
He pisses me
Dude,
off.
Rob
much.
is so cool,
He's
bro.
silly.
What games was he in?
I don't
Name-
care,
name
bro.
all three games
He was in like Stacker.
He was in Gyro Might.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Classic.
I just think he's funny, bro.
I think he's really
I don't
funny.
care.
That's all my
I don't
argument
care.
is.
He's at his moment.
He's had his moment, but he's hilarious,
He is
bro.
very funny.
And I'm probably not gonna buy the next Smash game because he's not in
Is she
it.
there?
Robin,
get
outta here.
Get him
Yeah,
out
it's
of
Robin,
here.
bro.
Robin out of here again.
Rosalina has to go.
Luma.
Just
I
keep the
don't think
Luma, bro.
Robin's
Just keep the
out of
Luma.
here. Just Luma.
What the fuck?
It's
dude?
awesome,
Put
dude.
Rabbids in instead. Put Rabid Luma in there.
Put Rosalina and Rabid.
Roy, not a good enough Fire Emblem
No, get
character.
outta here.
They're too derivative.
Guys, I just think he's so funny.
Ryu.
They have to keep
I
one
can't
Street Fighter
believe-
character.
I
Ryu.
genuinely can't believe that you argued.
I don't.
that
I
Ken is
just.
more popular
I just
than
think
Ryu.
Ken is.
That is
Ken is more
absurd.
popular,
No, it's
dude.
not.
That's
If
completely
you ran a
absurd.
poll, if you ran a poll for
They probably
people
have.
who play Street Fighter, Ken is 100% above Ryu.
Gage.
In every world, dude.
But we're also
People love
but
Ken,
we're
dude.
also putting in the people who haven't
You're right.
played Street
No, Carter,
Fighter,
Carter.
and everyone knows
Carter.
who hasn't
You're
played
right,
Street Fighter
Carter.
knows one character.
You're right. This is for Smash Bros. I'm talking like for Street Fighter, Ken is more popular. But like,
What the?
you're
fuck
right.
is this?
Shigeru Sakura, bro, from Street Fighter 3, I think.
No, this is the character
That's
that
the most
just
popular
happened.
character.
Yeah, according to Capcom.
Who is any of these?
Oh, these are probably playing.
Oh, Jury-
Play.
Character popular. Wait, is it? Well, because those are all in different games. So I
Street
don't
Fighter
know how you-
popularity poll all time. I know, bro.
Oh, look at that! Oh, look at that, buddy!
I don't know if I trust this website. This isn't from Capcom, bro. That's a random
The
website.
gamer. Do you trust the gamer?
The gamer.
Let's see what the gamer has to say.
Oh, it's a bunch
Top
of text.
10
I
show
don't
the
care.
bottom.
Why are you not using that Capcom website?
Because
that was
I don't
different.
think that that's talking about. It's
Because
saying
the
that-
first character was a character
Everybody
both
knows
me
Sakura.
and Ada did not know.
What is it? Who is it?
This sucks. Get out of
I don't
here.
think you're gonna find it.
We know it's Ryu.
Okay, Street Fighter's Ryu just keeps getting wider.
What does that even mean, bro?
Boom, he's wide, bro.
He's fucking wider.
No, I agree,
Guys,
guys.
put him
Guys,
in
I agree.
wide as
I
fuck.
agree with Ryu over Ken. I just think, in terms of like the Street Fighter, like I think Ken's over him, but we should keep Ryu in Smash.
I'm
over
thinking
him.
Samus on the chopping block.
Fuck
Alright,
off,
I'm thinking
bitch.
Sans. I'm
I'm
not
putting-
even
put him on the
putting
chopping
this
block.
on the fucking.
Yeah, why
Yeah.
is he even?
Sephiroth, put him in, baby.
Put him in. Put him in.
Wait, really?
Yeah. He's like the most popular JRPG villain.
Everyone,
Well, if I didn't know him, then
everyone
he's
knows
clearly
Sephiroth.
wrong.
Dude, my friend's cat was named Sephiroth, and they never played Final
That's
Fantasy
fucking
VII.
awesome. That's a
Pretty great.
badass cat.
I know, pretty good.
Sheik outta here.
Sheik can be in
They don't-
as
All
Zelda.
skin, whatever
Yeah,
other
yeah,
thing.
good
Yeah.
shit. Shulky's in the
put him
game.
in, bro.
Snake, get him out of here.
Put him in. What?
What?
Dude, it's Snake. He's awesome.
I'm
You
sorry.
can't just. That can't just
Whoa,
be.
whoa, whoa.
I'm sorry. If you haven't realized yet, I don't actually
This
like.
character is cool.
If you haven't realized, Carter, I don't actually know that much about like which character, like in terms of the gaming world,
Dude,
is popular.
this-
Like for me, it's just who's awesome.
You do, but Carter does know. Why are you not saying Snake in the game? He is very, very important.
But he's
It's
not on the
Snake, bro.
Nintendo console, bro.
He is. He's on the Switch.
He is?
He's on the 3DS and the GameCube
Who cares,
as well.
bro? He's Snake, bro. He's awesome.
I'm a jumbotron. Whatever.
I really don't think he's.
Sonic
like
the
that big of a
Hedgehog?
deal,
Yeah,
but-
it's Sonic.
Out of
put
here.
him in, bro.
Why
Put
is he
him
the
in.
hedgehog on this list?
I don't know.
He's.
Sora is hype though.
But no.
Shut the fuck up.
We all know where
Okay.
he goes.
How about
Kingdom
just
Hearts,
Mickey
Disney
Mouse?
Epic.
How about just Mickey Mouse?
Hey, okay. If
they
you want
put
to talk
fucking
about,
Mickey Mouse in the game.
listen to me, guys. If you want to talk about JRPGs, talking about retro JRPGs, you're talking about Dragon Quest and Final Fantasy. You want to talk modern JRPGs? Unfortunately, it's Kingdom Hearts.
Dude.
But also,
Sora,
Sora sucks, so put him down.
Not Sora,
there.
dude.
Also, the last game was bad.
No, people don't think that.
Also, one of the actors in Pitch Perfect is in Kingdom Hearts.
Who gives a shit?
That's all you know. You only know things if they're adjacent to Pitch Perfect.
Squirtle out
I don't
here.
give a care.
But Ivysaur over Squirtle?
Yes!
Dude, it's Squirtle, bro.
You can't
Go
just say
Squirtle.
Dude, character? It's character, bro.
Let's put Steve
telling
in
you,
the
bro.
game.
I think Steve's gonna be on probably maybe
Yeah,
even the main
cover. He's
character on the cover
bro.
art.
It's
yeah.
gonna be Mario and Steve.
Terry's
That's awesome.
He's out
Actually,
here, even though I
I
like
love
him.
Steve.
really.
Yeah.
I think that he's really considering.
But we already have fucking
I guess
Ryu
true.
in.
Also, Tekken
Kazuya.
is also very popular in Latin America.
Well, exactly.
Yeah,
So I'm saying
Yeah,
Ryu
Terry's a
and
little more
Kazuya
niche.
are fighting
we're gonna talk
guys.
about links at the end. Okay.
We're gonna evaluate the links.
Villager, get him out.
No.
No, we're saying skin, bro.
Oh, scan my
Remember? That was the whole freaking argument.
My
dude.
bad.
Chopper, Joner, he's all the
Scroll
way down.
down.
Chopper,
Scroll
my
down.
bad. I'm trying, dude. If I'm holding it, I won't
Well,
let me
then
scroll
put
down.
it down and then
Oh, I'm
scroll.
the Unky Sauce. Okay, alright. Now put me in the
Mario, he's in there.
It's
I
Wario,
don't
bro.
think
It's
that-
Wario,
No, he's in
dude.
there.
Really?
It's Wario,
Dude,
dude.
there's too many Mario characters.
No, there's not. It's Mario,
Mario,
dude.
but not Wario.
Hey.
Yes, Wario's better, dude.
Hey, but it's a Wario. Wario has his own games, dipshit.
Put Waluigi instead, guys.
Wario
No,
had
Wario,
two.
dude.
WarioWare
Mario.
had 2 releases on the Switch.
It's
baby.
Wario, dude.
Alright,
He's still a relevant motherfucker.
Yes, sir, Wario.
Alright.
Look at that guy.
Alright.
We Fit Trainer.
We're not done,
no,
bro.
I'm sorry.
No.
It has to go, unfortunately.
Ring
But
Fit
the-
Trainer.
No.
No, that's even worse, dude.
Ring Fit was a very, very popular.
Yeah, and Wii Fit
Was
is
more
Wii
popular.
Fit, dude. Holy frick.
Wii Fit was way more popular than Ring Fit. Neither of them are gonna get in the game. But
And that, they had their moment, I guess.
Yep.
Wolf,
Same with
get
the
him
male
outta
one,
here.
honestly.
shut the fuck
Same
up.
thing as Falco, bro. Make
Shut
him
the
a
fuck
skin,
up.
it's
Get him outta
fine.
here.
Put him, yeah, or
Make
just
a
get rid
sad
of him, I guess.
little-
Yoshi, get
It's
him
Yoshi,
out
bro.
of
You can't get rid of Yoshi.
What?
Okay.
You just had me execute Wolf,
No.
and you're like, I love Yoshi.
Yes,
Do not
it's
even-
Yoshi, dude.
You're not even
We
trying
can't
to
have
compare.
100 Mario
Yes, you do.
characters.
You have to, bro.
You
have
do.
to.
You
You
kind of
kind of have to, dude.
No,
do.
you don't.
Yes, you do.
Equal
You're gonna lose half the player base if you get rid of
Mario.
Yoshi.
No, you are not. You're
so
gonna
many people
gain
they,
back.
they don't have
50% of it.
Yoshi in Smash
Get out
Bros.
of my
I'm not
sight.
even gonna buy it, dude.
We're gonna put him on the chop. We're gonna put him on the chopping block because the first.
Why do
one-
we give him the mouse? He just gets to be biased towards everything.
Because lol, Young Link. We're talking about you later, bro. Zelda
Has to be in the game. It'd be so funny if
But
they had Legend of Zelda represented,
Yeah,
but they didn't
without
have
Zelda.
Zelda in the game.
That would be awesome. Actually.
Maybe the next generation will be called Legend of Link.
And the rest of the
Zombie.
Let's
Zombie.
talk about the links because like
Let's talk about Link's
do we want I
baby.
feel like Legend of Zelda, like Mario can be represented in a plethora of way, like Game & Watches. Like Game & Watch has like a bunch of different representations, but Zelda has like been groundbreaking in a bunch of different ways in a bunch of different contexts, right?
I feel like if we're gonna keep 2 links, it should be 2.
We're keeping 2
regular-
links.
I think that
Yeah.
I also agree that
We're not just keeping one.
Why we say we keep 2? Yeah.
I think that we can give the
Zelda
Link skins.
is very big.
Well, I mean, if
bro.
it's 2, it's obviously Link and Toon Link, but
Yeah.
like,
I think
That's-
you
I don't know.
underestimate how influential Zelda is.
but like Toon Link,
Yeah.
in that.
Oh, whoa! I also agree. I don't know if we're keeping Toon Link.
Yeah. Why
But like, why would you
not?
keep Young Link?
Toon
then?
Link is like the cult classic. It's not. If anything,
Yeah.
but I put
Hey,
Twilight
buddy,
Princess Link.
buddy. Young Link's in Majora's Mask.
Young Link, regular Link, modern Link. No.
and
Toon Link.
Ocarina of Time. That's the only 2 that he's in.
Dude,
Here's the thing.
Ocarina of Time.
I
and
know.
Majora's Mask is more important than
but-
all of the
but
games that Toon
I
Link
think-
is in combined.
I think you could just have like Young Link's like stages, like Ocarina of Time stage, and Young Link's like he doesn't need to be a
Yes.
fighter.
Yes.
Like and Toon Link, you could have the Wind Waker stage. He doesn't need to be a fighter.
I feel the thing is they still fucking use Toon Link.
What do you mean?
They use him still.
In what?
They fucking used him in what's the one
Nintendo Land.
3DS one?
I know what you're talking about.
The one that
Triforce Heroes?
kind of sucks.
Triforce
That one.
Heroes,
They
yeah.
used him in that.
Wow,
feel
like Triforce Heroes. Awesome.
I'm not
example.
saying it's
Like,
a good game.
I feel like you just have one character is Link, and then the other ones are represented in other ways that don't have to be fighters.
I also think.
Or the next Smash game is insane.
Okay.
You can play all three at once.
To
And
be,
it's insane.
you switch. You switch without.
We don't know what
we
we don't know what the next Smash is going to be like. They can do weird crap like that.
That
So
is
it's
true.
like
If they mold them all together,
like if the next Smash game
Have 8
is not going to have them as 3 separate characters, they're going to either be like a weird mix or like it's we don't know what the next Smash.
I also
game is
think
gonna
it's
be
very
like.
easy if you make a generic Link. I think it's very easy to combine all 3 of these characters into one.
You don't need 3 separate characters. You just need them represented in different ways. However, that is.
I
in
would
Smash.
say regular Link. This is like
Yeah,
of course
must.
whatever the most.
That's the
modern Link
placeholder
is.
of just that's a Link character, and the
I
other
would
ones.
say Young Link is more
no.
Dude.
than Toon Link. Really?
I think you just say both
I
of
think
them
you're
don't
just
need to
like
be fighters.
Ocarina of Time and
I don't like Ocarina of Time. I just think that more
Majora's
people
Mask?
know and understand that Ocarina of Time was like important than they do.
I
about
feel
Wind
like I'm
Waker.
thinking of the new generation here, and I feel like the new generation knows Toon Link way more than it knows Young Link. When I first saw Young Link, I was like, "Who the fuck is this?" When I saw Toon
I
Link,
guess
Young
that makes
Link.
sense. It's not immediately recognizable that he is from the N64 games because he's not like shitty polygonal.
that would be fucking awesome.
Yeah,
That
just
would
have
be
them
cool,
make him
right?
that, bro.
Dude, they should add like retro costume like Mario 64 Mario. I would play that.
I wish they did that in more games, like because they did that in Odyssey, and it was so cool.
Okay, I think that
This is it.
this is it. Okay, now it's the second run through.
Yeah.
Alright.
Oh boy.
Let's look at our keepers. I think
I
Mario's.
don't think we can. We need.
What do you mean? Look at the keepers. Those are
Those
good.
are-
Okay, whatever,
we look
okay,
at these
whatever,
2
okay,
tiers.
okay,
Yeah.
okay.
These are the 2 tiers we're looking at.
Considering-
we're not the other two.
Okay, Toon Link.
Well, we just talked about
I
it.
understand.
I'm either okay with chopping him, so we either keep
I don't
Toon
think
Link
you need to.
or we just have Link.
Yeah, I think you just
I
have
do
Link.
not think we are.
I think you just have Link and you represent those 2 in other ways. I don't think you need 3
don't-
separate Link fighters in the next Smash game.
Well, like, okay, how many Zelda characters would that give us total? Then?
So that just be
Ganondorf,
Ganon,
Link, and
Zelda,
Zelda.
and Link.
And then there's still opportunity for new characters. They could add new characters.
Yeah, I think, but
But like for existing characters, they just need those 3, and they can build off of that.
So just put both of them in there.
Yeah,
Yeah.
they had their moment, bro.
Yeah, exactly.
Sorry, man. I think they're just a really cool character, but I don't know if that.
I'm telling you, I think they
think
should
that-
just do it with like 3 different gen Pokemon.
I think that this is the best representation of Pokemon that they could have in Pokemon, rather than just having you control like
Yes,
a
I agree
rogue
with
Pokemon.
this. I agree.
I
with
think
that.
that they're in.
Should we just say that, and then Squirtle and all of them are just like, I mean, they're just included in that,
They
in
have
like
their
a
own
way,
rogue.
like
Or they
I don't know how they're
put
gonna
them
do
in
it.
Snake Bit Sinker.
Yes, just throw Charizard in there.
Mega Man, is he important enough?
Yes.
11 games?
No.
Yes,
11
yes, it's
games?
Mega Man, dude. Put him in.
I don't agree with that.
It's Mega Man.
Was he good enough?
I don't think so.
What do you mean? Is
How
he
many
good
Mega
enough?
Man
It's Mega
games
Man,
you
dude. None.
Exactly.
But he should be in, bro.
There's a lot of Mega Man games, but I don't know most people.
He
play them.
he was a very consistent
I know.
retro.
I know Mega Man 2. That's the only one anyone ever talks about.
I don't know anything about Mega
We
Man.
find Jigglypuff.
Wait, he
We're
should
talking
put him
about
in.
Jigglypuff.
No.
Putting Jigglypuff in, dude.
No.
It's Jigglypuff, dude.
No.
But you're putting Pokemon.
I'm gonna have to
dude.
vote over you. We're gonna have to do democracy here and vote over you. I'm thinking Jigglypuff is in.
Whatever the fuck.
Jigglypuff is in.
I.
Mega Man.
But but now I'm gonna have to vote over you, Gage. I don't think that Mega Man is
I
important.
mean, I don't really care that
Yeah,
much
yeah.
about him. I just think he probably should.
How many?
Wait, what is our Fire Emblem loadout?
we have
Marth.
Should we just do Marth, Ike, and Chrom, bro? Like
I
that's
feel like
that's good.
That's fine. But you want Byleth, buddy.
Nah, dude, I feel like
about Byleth when we
Marth, Ike, and Chrom. I think is
Byleth
good.
is down here.
Okay, let's
We
have,
already
let's have the
did it, bro.
conversation
Let's talk
now.
about
Let's
Byleth
have-
right now. Yeah.
Let's have the conversation now. I think that Byleth, first of all, has the same amount of games that Ike does, is in a newer generation that sold better and scored better. I think more people know who Byleth is, and I think it's a more
Are
unique
those
and
the 3
original
Fire Emblem characters?
Byleth,
Byleth, Chrom, and Marth?
I don't give
Yeah.
a shit.
I don't really care if there's just 3
I
Marth.
don't
If
know.
there's just 3 Fire Emblem characters, that's all I really
That's
care
all I
about.
care about.
Yeah.
Captain Falcon.
Yeah, I mean, dude, it's Captain
No.
Falcon. Carter's opinion doesn't matter. Just put him in.
Yeah, you're right.
Charizard.
Charizard, put him in the skin tier
Why?
because we did the Pokemon trainer
no,
thing, dude.
But, like.
No, because assuming that Pokemon Trainer is a different
Okay, then Adam is a
Pokemon,
separate
Yeah,
character.
so because I feel like Pikachu and Charizard are on the same level here.
fine.
Okay,
You-
cool.
You asked someone to name 2
Yes,
Pokemon.
Carter, you're right. You're right. Okay,
No,
argument
wait,
ended.
Add Eevee, actually.
Actually, that'd be cool.
How would Eevee fight, bro? Running?
Down B turns into different.
How does she
shit.
fight in the game, buddy?
I don't know.
I don't know
play Pokemon,
Dude,
bro.
You would have said the same shit if I told you
know.
to make a moveset for Pac-Man.
I could have done it, bro.
Before you was a
Throw
minute,
ghosts
bro.
and pellets, bro.
Throw
He goes
ghost
crazy.
at the player.
Okay, you already said Chrom.
No, wait, Little Mac, why? Next, what was the question about
He's
it?
cool, and he punches things.
He's cool, he punches things, put him in, I agree. Chrom.
We said 3 Fire Emblem, and that's the max.
Diddy Kong.
It's Diddy Kong.
No.
I just disagree, man.
I don't really care that much, dude.
I don't care.
I like Diddy Kong.
K rule, but
I have Diddy Kong in Mario Kart. That's where he matters.
yeah.
No, we're not putting K rule in over Diddy Kong. Put him into no, dude.
All right,
I'm sorry.
Fine.
Fox is obviously it. It's Fox,
No.
dude.
Fox, yeah, put him in.
No.
Sorry, champ.
And then we have Shulkin. I think you just need Shulk. All right, and we had the Ken argument. All right.
So no.
A skin. I guess a skin.
Nope.
No.
Just put him in the skin tier,
Well,
bro.
actually,
Like, put him in the skin, bro.
Easy.
Like, it's Ken, dude. It's Ken. Ken Masters,
He's in
guys.
No, it's
Yeah, I told you.
Banjo, no.
I can't believe you guys are this hard on.
He had his moment.
So yep. So
He wasn't a Minecraft
That's
skin
crazy.
pack, but you know,
No, it's democracy. Nope.
Dude,
It's democracy.
dude.
It's down here.
dude.
No discussion.
No.
On the podcast.
Hey, shut the fuck up, because you did that to me like 4 consecutive times.
Sorry, guys.
Don't make Carter any more mad than he is.
Dude, I'm getting.
Okay, why
pissed
is Yoshi
off.
even an
Don't
argument,
get me,
bro?
Don't get me
No.
started on Thwomp Rumors,
Women,
bro.
no.
Dude, it's Yoshi. You have to put him in. You have to put Yoshi in, dude. It's
Yeah, I feel
Yoshi,
like you
dude.
also have to put Yoshi.
It's Yoshi.
What is going on? Oh, I'm pressing the space around.
It's Yoshi.
Okay, here we go.
We're good. That's the next
Yeah,
Smash game. Have fun,
this-
guys.
That's the next stream. Have the video's over. Done. Remember this. All right, Snake Bit Sinker. So how many characters do we have? We have this is.
I think we did about half.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 times 3 is 13, 26, 39.
13
Four
times
or
3
40
is.
characters.
Wow, that was almost exactly. I can't believe you did that on our first.
Look at that. We don't. I don't think we need to do exact. Like that's good enough. To
And
be, like, rough.
this one is assuming that all of these characters are at least revamped to
Yes.
where they don't have the same moveset.
Yes, like a Chrom.
Yeah, they made new
I'm like,
moveset.
okay, Chrom can be in if he has like a new moveset, as long as he's not just that again.
You
'Cause
can
that would be so
like,
lame.
I think that incorporating like obviously Mario jump up B that can still be incorporated, but like don't make it as up B or something, right? Just make it different.
Make him jump when he jumps. He just automatically does that.
Yeah,
He can just damage you while he jumps. Like holy frick.
Oh yeah, or like a moving hitbox.
Yeah,
That's cool.
like he just jumps and does that normally.
I think this is a good lineup of like this. This feels more like all stars.
Yeah, look at that top list and you're like, oh look, they got
Like
Nintendo
I know
guys.
all this.
Look at
Like these.
man.
This is like from all of gaming history. And you go
Yeah.
down into here, and you're like, oh, these are from.
Yeah, you're like, okay,
These
I
are from
mean-
like one-off good games or like.
Like keep the
random
duck on
market.
stage, but you don't need him as a character
Yeah,
necessarily.
yeah,
you know,
yeah,
it's
yeah.
like even though he's cool. Like you
Mega
could al-
Man, Mega
like,
Man is important.
like you
but-
can always go back and play Ultimate to see what these characters were like
That's
as
true,
Smash
that's-
characters.
should
we all
like there's
say
always the old games. Like
Our
these-
biggest upsets.
I am sad.
say, no, yeah, say the ones that you're most say the ones that you're most mad about where they are.
Let's see. I don't think King Dedede needs to be in this fucking game. Dude.
I don't.
That's what you're
Dude,
most mad about?
What are you most mad about?
Fucking.
Yeah, exactly. I think we're pretty reasonable. We're pretty reasonable here.
K-Rool.
K-Rool. How important is K-Rool?
I don't know, I just like him.
The last game he was in was like
Yeah,
I just like him, dude. I just
2001.
like him.
I'm a little bit sad about Wii Fit Trainer, but not that much. I think that you guys are underestimate the power of some of these later Pokemon. Like you guys say, like Jigglypuff, absolutely, but like
Oh, Jigglypuff is actually the one I'm most excited about.
No, dude, it's too much,
Lucario,
bro.
honestly,
I
I
just
think
don't see
is
the
more
point,
popular
bro.
than Jigglypuff.
Wouldn't they have Greninja
Exactly.
over Lucario?
So why is Jigglypuff there? Jigglypuff
'Cause
is
it's
not even
Jigglypuff,
that much
dude.
of a popular Pokemon.
It's Jigglypuff, bro.
Jigglypuff is a
in
popular
Pokemon, but this is also considering Smash. Effect.
Exactly, but I don't think that's what we should be
H-Box.
putting a lot. I don't give a fuck about H-Box. I know we got thrown a crab.
Holy
at him and
box,
shit.
I know he's a
guys.
crab guy.